Now, I have to admit, this music kind of works strangely well. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. That I thought would have closed, but it didn't. Okay. Sorry, it's the program I made for the stream intro. Because, you know, I couldn't, think of a normal way to do a stream intro with, a unique countdown or anything. No, I had to write my own program in SDL and C++, like a knob. But yes, hello DD, hello PixieQ. You see, I have to do it in my accent, but alright PixieQ, that's you, bold of you to assume I would not do that. I mean, come on. And hello Summer. You miss Scotland? Oh, I mean, we're still here. The borders have, well, actually, travel during COVID times is maybe not the best idea. So whilst the border isn't closed, it does kind of preclude travel. Preclude? Is that? Prevents travel. Travel is a no. Mind you, if you were up at my bit, I think it would end up sounding very similar to where you are, from what I hear. It's an urban bit, but suburban and dangerously close to farms. Still have plans to travel up there sometime with the kids. Oh, nice. Anywhere in particular? So, how are you all doing this evening? I've had quite a good day, actually. I got some adulting things out of the way. Because I got my car's MOT. I had it done at some point this year, and I never picked up the documents for it. Thing is, I'd left a note to myself and then realised, coming back to that note, I couldn't remember if I'd actually paid. Turns out I did, which was nice, because that note had been on there for about 4 months. Time is meaningless given the gestures broadly. Yeah, so it was nice to know that I was just missing some paperwork. Around Edinburgh Fife, I mean, Edinburgh I've got my bias against. I'm from Glasgow, and what I know of Edinburgh is mostly from working there. Particularly working in there during festival season, meaning lots of terrible bagpipers around. Just, basically any cunt with their tartan octopus going out on the streets to try and earn some cash. Which is kind of annoying if you're stuck there for 8.5 hours. And given that this is ScotRail that I had to deal with to get there, maybe even longer. But yeah, there's good bits. I actually used to live in Fife. I was north of Edinburgh, let's put it that way. And the rest of the family is from Glasgow, like my brother is obviously. But so are my parents. They just ended up living at Fife because the place we lived in had a train station. And then we realised, oh fuck, the rest of our family's on the other side of the country, so ended up moving back again. Oh, he lived in Fife for a couple of years. PhD at St Andrews. Oh, so went to Edinburgh quite a bit on the bus. Like I say, there's nice bits, but it feels a bit weird. And on top of all that, family finally made our way back to Glasgow after, I think it must have been 8 when we went back. And I don't think it was even 1 when we moved to Fife in the first place. And then I started going to university in Dundee in Fife, so parents must have been like, ah yes, we finally got the kids back to Glasgow, back to their home. Like, oh fuck, where's he going? You know. Where were you in Fife? Actually, there's no harm in saying it. I was in Aberdour. Which I don't know if it's that well known. It does have a train station, it does have a castle. It's probably the sort of the lesser known sibling of Dalgety Bay with its radioactive beach. I don't know if that thing's still radioactive. Like, I only found it out from folk I knew who lived there. You know, just kind of a nice picturesque seaside town with some utterly mad folk living in it. You've driven through there? Yeah, I imagine it's kind of a drive-through type of place on the way to, you know, like some of the bigger ones like Kirkcaldy and whatnot. Good. Sorry, I was doing a thing. Might as well go on to the game, for I have run out of chatter. But yes, this is Red Alert. Now, basically I got the urge to play this because I had kind of missed it growing up. Like, I'd played the absolute crap out of the original Command & Conquer, but somehow I don't remember how it happened. I think Red Alert wouldn't run on our 486 25 megahertz SX processor. Actually, no, I remembered it. I could run the map editor, but I couldn't run the actual fucking game. Just utterly bizarre. But yeah, so by the time we did get a PC that could run it, it was like the time of Tiberian Sun and stuff like that. So kind of ended up skipping over Red Alert and skipping over the whole series, really. So yeah, I guess this is me deciding, let's go for it. Let's actually go back and see what the fuss was about. Now I'll have a lot to say about these FMV cutscenes. Okay, good job, subtitles. That is one definite advantage to the remastered version. Say what you want about the footage, but it has subtitles. Also, Einstein's kind of a prick here. And whoever set up the security camera did not understand interlacing at all. In fact, I'm not entirely sure the developers got that right, although I don't think this artifact comes up at any point later. So, probably deliberate.
Stand by.
So yes, this is the Einstein. Yeah, that is exactly who you think it is.
Herr Hitler?
Ja, was ist los? Ich habe keine Zeit hier rumzustehen.
Ja, ich verstehe.
Charlie Chaplin, fuck's sake.
Did you find him?
Hitler is out of the way.
Congratulations, Professor. With Hitler removed...
Time will tell. Sooner or later.
You get it.
Time
Yes.
will tell.
Because it was time travel. Subgoal could be a bit lower as it's blocking the subtitles. Excellent point. Okay, that does pause it. You know what? I think it might block something if it's up here. But yeah, let's go with that for now. And see if it blocks anything later. So, good show, Pixie. Thank you. Now, I remember seeing a lot of this because this came as a trailer on the version of CNC1 that I had, or CNC Tiberian Dawn, I guess. It got called in retrospect. Sorry, I'm ruining it, but I do love the music of the original, but Hell March is fucking brilliant. Yeah, even if I get a copyright claim for this stream, it'd probably be worth it. I don't know if I'll get one for this particular version of the track, but well, I'll find out. Yeah, it's a kind of shortened version. So I don't know how explicit it makes it, but Scarcinus has redeemed an IRL word ban of red. God fucking damn it, Nick. Also, hello.
Commander,
The last transmission?
0900 hours. Since then, nothing.
Perhaps Einstein escaped?
Too much to hope for, General. He would have contacted us by now. This is classified.
I know.
I
Your
sent for
face
her.
is classified.
Wrestling, she is a civilian.
That's why I don't get killed.
Commander, this is Tanya Adams, a professional
I hope I'm doing well. No, you,
volunteer.
Nick.
She will work with you on this mission.
I'm good. I've done my adulting for the day.
Somewhere inside this research center,
Now we're
the
here.
Soviets hold Albert Einstein. We need him back immediately.
Let us know how the audio
Get
levels
Tanya
are, by the way. The
inside,
game looks a
so she can get
touch
Einstein out.
loud, but
Once you have located him,
I'm going to wait until I'm actually
bring
in
him
the
back
battle
to your
scenes
drop-off
before
point for
judging
immediate
it.
evacuation. Be careful. The
Nice
base
abs.
is heavily
No half,
fortified,
Pixie, no half.
but not invincible.
Their weakness is power. Black out the base and nothing will stop
She's a civilian bristling with guns. Nick, have
luck.
you met Americans? Hi, kids. Not all of them are like that. So, oh boy, do I have things to say about this FMV. Now, the tail, as I understand it... Okay, that is allowed. Put down a touch, see how that goes.
Ready and waiting.
No, I'm afraid there will be some dog murder in all this because they're not good pups.
I'm there. Chew on this.
Thankfully, Tanya is amazing and can do stuff like that.
There. Let's rock.
Actually, she's particularly vulnerable to dogs now I think about it.
Signal flare detected from the north.
Let's rock.
Right, off you go,
What's up? Yes,
Einstein.
sir.
Einstein.
Allied reinforcements have
I'm
arrived.
there.
I don't really need more people for this. Like, part of my objectives aren't even to destroy the base. Just to get Einstein out.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Reminds me, I do actually want to try and kill them all.
Chew on this. Reporting. Affirmative.
The tricky part, of course, being bloody Tesla.
There. Cha-ching.
And Tanya can actually die in this mission, otherwise you immediately fail it.
Cha-ching. Cha-ching. I'm there.
In fact, the thing that has killed me multiple times in attempting this
Let's rock.
is the offshore bombardment.
Let's rock.
Friendly fire is turned on or
Let's rock.
off, or whichever one gets you killed.
Let's rock. I'm there.
It will damage you, so
Let's rock. Affirmative.
that becomes a problem.
Affirmative.
Death to you.
Affirmative.
No harvester, you stay where you are, so
Affirmative.
I can send people in here to blow up power plants
Affirmative.
without getting exploded.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Oh god, now they're gonna get blown up, aren't they? Like I said, completely unnecessary. All I need to do is send him in there, but I'm not doing it yet. Man.
Affirmative.
Oh shit, yeah.
Affirmative.
That is what I was afraid would happen. And of course, if that happens to Tanya, all is over. There we go, first mission. In case you're wondering, that's what it's meant to look like.
Mission accomplished.
So yeah, the thing with the FMV is they couldn't find the originals. They couldn't find the original videos. So they were forced to go with AI upscaling, try and get something out of it. And granted, I think it worked better with the CNC1 videos for some reason, but really this is about as good as we could have expected. For multiple reasons. One, AI upscaling is not 100% magic, it needs a lot of training. And two, Westwood Studios use their own proprietary encoding format rather than what pretty much everything else that's being put for an AI upscaler these days is using, which is you know, an MP4 format or something like that. I'm confusing encoding and file format, but you get what I'm saying. You're like completely different looking thing, because to AI this is all just a bunch of pixels. You know, they pick out shapes and patterns and stuff, but you know, that's essentially all it is. So if you encoded the same video in Westwood's format and in you know, something like X264 like we use today, and then tried to AI upscale it, you'd get vastly different results just because pixels are all over the place and not where they expect to be. It does go bizarrely wrong in places though, like parts of the screen are playing at 60 FPS and parts of it are still back in 15 like the originals.
Soviet aggression has increased tenfold already. We don't have the manpower to fight
But
Stalin's
yeah.
armies on every front.
Basically we're using the same
Commander,
videos that
you did a
shipped with
fine
the game
job
for AI
rescuing Einstein
upscaling,
for us.
and
Now,
it's
we
about
are
as good as
counting
it
on you
could
again.
get.
One of the passes we use for a supply route has been blocked by
Terrible
the
explanation of AI
A
upscaling,
convoy from
I
the
will grant you,
434th
but
is due through in a matter of hours. The supplies
enough
they
to
carry
highlight that, you know, this wasn't
are
a simple
critical
fix.
to our war efforts. Nikos, what we have in that area to work with?
Not much. And time is against us.
Now,
You
what I
have
do
to make
wonder
do.
is for like
Clear the
maybe
pass
static parts of the
So the
screen,
convoy can get to safety.
could have maybe
lives
given
rest
the
in
AI
your hands.
upscaler an easier time by cutting those out. Like the spinning tank that was in the corner, you know, cut that out, render a new version of it and plonk that on top of the
Mission
video.
timer initialized. Reinforcements have
Whereas
arrived.
Affirmative.
the same AI upscaler trying to work on real
Affirmative.
people versus trying to work on,
Reinforcements have arrived.
Affirmative.
you know,
Affirmative.
90
Construction
CG.
options.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Gonna get very different
Yes,
results.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Oh
Acknowledged.
god, any of
Construction
that make
complete.
sense?
Reinforcements have
Report
arrived.
acknowledged.
New construction
Affirmative.
options.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Affirmative.
Sorry,
Acknowledged.
doggo.
Vehicle reporting.
But,
Acknowledged.
you know, this is war and all. So, what I
Affirmative.
was kind of wondering, I picked up all of this by kind of osmosis, if that's the correct term. You know, like I'd heard about it, read it elsewhere. But the actual premise of this game,
Acknowledged.
which is sort of hinted at in the opening FMV without being outright stated,
Affirmative.
is that Einstein went back and took out Hitler before he started
Reporting.
World War II, or, you know, before he even
Construction
got
complete.
into a proper position of power, I think, because it's 1924,
Reinforcements have
I believe
arrived.
Yes, sir.
it said.
New
Acknowledged.
construction options. Building.
Affirmative.
So, what happened
Affirmative.
Construction
there
complete. Reinforcements
is,
have arrived.
Stalin
Construction
just
Yes, sir.
fucking went for it.
Acknowledged.
Training.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Started
ready.
traipsing over Europe and
Training.
doing a war.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
I think that's the rough gist of it anyway. Get off,
Agreed.
will you, harvester?
Agreed.
Building.
Agreed.
Poor silent.
Affirmative.
Construction
See, the
complete.
thing is, I'm completely
Very well.
trained by
Affirmative.
Command and
Yes, sir.
Conquer to stop my troops
Affirmative.
going through the ore. Or the,
Affirmative. At
what would
once.
the generic term for that be? Treasure? Resources?
Yes, sir.
Resources probably. Better.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
More mangs.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
So
Acknowledged.
that doesn't happen in Red Alert.
Affirmative.
I've not even said what happens.
Affirmative.
20
In,
minutes
Acknowledged.
remaining.
in Tiberian Dawn, what happens is that
Acknowledged.
your
Acknowledged.
infantry will get harmed
Affirmative.
if they wander through
Acknowledged.
Tiberian and eventually die.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
It's not the case here because it's just ore.
Acknowledged.
Whatever
Reporting.
that is.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Alright, kill the monsters and get back onto the...
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You
Affirmative.
do that.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders.
Acknowledged.
Reinforcements have arrived.
There we go.
Affirmative.
Unfortunately, you don't get medics for vehicles. Mechanics, I suppose would be the
Yes,
term.
sir. Affirmative.
No, stop it.
Affirmative. Knowledge.
No,
Lost.
you
Acknowledge.
doggo. Affirmative. Boy. How your boobies?
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Honestly, I kind of wonder why am I using the new graphics? Because you know, I am that prick that will beg and pray for a exactly as it was in the 1990 fuck version of graphics in a remaster, which you can get.
Affirmative.
Here it is. It's absolutely fine. You can even zoom it in and out and everything.
Base is under attack.
Oh shit.
Acknowledged.
Oh, cheeky bastards.
Training.
I mean, you're doing
Unit
absolutely no
ready,
damage
sir.
whatsoever, but you
Training.
know, go on yourselves.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
You
Training.
come back doing for now.
Unit ready.
Use.
Reporting.
There.
Yes, sir.
Yep, so. This is the original graphics,
Yes, sir.
although a bit zoomed out. I think something like this
Convoy
was
approaching.
probably
Affirmative.
closer to the original resolution. Yep, something like that.
Vehicle reporting. Agreed. Agreed.
Oh, the convoy's here
Affirmative.
already. What speed did I set this to? Not very.
Affirmative. Very
They'll
well.
just kick in automatically if you wipe out all the
At
Soviet
once.
forces.
Very well.
I don't remember that happening. I had to wait it out last time.
Affirmative. At once.
Interesting. Anyway, oh fuck me. Look at these boys, they're drunk.
At once.
Oh, whatever gets you through the war, I suppose.
Very well.
Besides, I think everyone in World War I was on fucking opium, so.
Mission accomplished.
Yep, gotta say, I'm still preferring the Command and Conquer score screen music. Also, either they took out the high score table, or I'm not scoring high enough to get on it. Not sure which explanation I prefer. But that's a bridge. That was all. That was. We had this lovely CG of a bridge. In fairness, that water effect was quite nice. Soviet movement in our area. Nearby bridges are key to advancement. Destroy all bridges ASAP. Tanya will assist. Keep her alive at all costs. That sure was a bridge. Such a fucking bridge.
Let's rock.
Like, my god, you have no idea.
Let's rock.
None more bridge than this one. Also, I've got Tanya hurt already, and
I'm there.
Jesus Christ, really?
I'm there.
I wonder what the point of that was.
I'm there.
Apart
Let's
from,
rock.
you know, that.
Medic reporting. Affirmative.
Oh,
Affirmative.
medic, excellent.
Moving out. What's up?
No, don't heal the enemy.
Medic
Jesus
reporting
Christ.
Yeah? Yeah? Cha-ching!
Heal allies, not
Medic reporting.
fucking
I'm there.
enemies.
Medic reporting.
You think they would
Yes,
give
sir,
them like a
I'm
wee
there.
dinky pistol or something, you know, like the technicians?
I'm there.
Boom.
I'm there. Yes, sir. What's
Oh,
up?
balls.
Yes,
There we go.
affirmative. Affirmative.
Alright,
What's
got a
up?
medic.
Rock.
It's all good.
Let's rock.
That was good. It's fine. Everyone's fine.
Chew on this.
These redeemed hydrate. Cola counts, right? Oh, fine. I'll get the water bottle out. Lovely.
Let's rock. Medic report out. Moving out. Yes, sir. Let's rock. Let's rock.
So yeah, a couple of new people since the stream started. How are you all doing tonight? I hope you're well.
Chew on this. What's up? Yes, affirmative. Yeah. Let's rock. Let's rock.
Yeah, obviously I need to kind of inch my way around this and...
Yes, sir.
Are those on... Oh, they're on my side.
Yeah, I'm there. Medic
So
report.
I need
Yeah,
to
I'm there.
not get them shot.
Let's rock. Let's rock.
Maybe.
Let's rock.
I think I could
Let's rock.
probably deal with it Oh,
Yes, sir.
where are you going?
Cha-ching!
What just happened?
Let's rock.
Genuinely
Yes,
not
sir.
sure.
Affirmative. Moving out.
We'll just do a
Moving
circle
out.
around
What's
this,
up?
see what's up. And
I'm
since
there.
this is a sneaky game, you have to check the trees for
Let's rock.
stray mans.
Chew on them. I'm there. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Something,
I'm
something,
there.
shooting fish in a
I'm
barrel.
there.
Shooting fish with a barrel. No, that implies
Let's
you're
rock.
yeeting it at them.
I'm there.
Which, believe me, if that were an option, I would take it,
I'm
but I
there.
don't believe it is.
Let's rock. Let's rock. I'm there. I'm there.
Oh, I could have got there a lot
I'm
quicker.
there.
Absolutely took the long way around on that
I'm
one.
there.
Then again, I wouldn't have found that car, it wouldn't have set off and gone around up here and
Let's rock.
caused lots of delicious chaos. Tell you what, since we mentioned it earlier, there is the sub goal there. I would like for there to be more emote slots on the channel, and
Mission
I need a
saved.
certain. Yes, thank you. I need a certain number of subs at the same time to achieve that. It's putting in a sub goal.
Chew on them.
Can I do this without? Oh,
Cha-ching.
kind of thought they would immediately try and kill the engineers, but they didn't. Also, where the hell is my medic?
Medic
There he is.
reporting. What's up? Yes, sir. Affirmative.
I've got them all in different hotkeys here, which is perhaps not the easiest way of doing things.
I'm there.
Also, I need to block
Yes, sir.
that bridge.
Affirmative.
That's like my
Yes,
whole
sir.
thing this
Let's
mission, and I
rock.
forgot to do it. Just have to be very careful with that, because once you've blown a bridge, you kinda can't
rock.
get across it again. So,
I'm there.
unless this game does that thing where you can use engineers to repair bridges. It's in some of the
I'm
Command
there.
and Conquer games, but I can't mind
Let's
which ones.
rock.
It's just a
Let's
couple
rock.
of little subtle things that are different between Tiberian Dawn and Red Alert
I'm
1.
there. Let's rock. Engineering.
Not only the obvious stuff, like,
Yes.
you know, having to explain to one of my school friends who had a Pentium and he had this game. It's like, no,
rock.
CNC1 doesn't. Oh, motherfucker. Okay,
Yeah. Let's rock.
no, we cannot
rock.
repair bridges in this one. This may be a problem,
I'm there.
but we'll see if we can get around this
Let's
boy.
rock. I'm there. Let's rock.
Hmm.
Cha-ching.
Yes,
Chew on
this is a good place to start.
Let's rock. Let's
In
rock.
theory, at least. I did blow up the power supply thinking maybe that will deactivate this tower,
Let's rock. Chew on them.
and then I blew up a radar dome,
I'm there. I'm
which
there.
would have freed up a lot of power for a turret to use.
I'm there. Let's rock.
What
I'm there. I'm
just
there.
happened? Just save that there, because
Mission saved.
I don't know what I just gained there.
I'm there. Let's rock.
Oh.
I'm there. Let's rock.
Yeah, let's deal with this first. It's
Yes, sir. Let's rock.
really
Let's rock.
kind of feels like you're not trying there. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on!
Unit.
No!
Mission failed.
Royal Bridges, Tanya was killed. Well, if she'd bombed the bridge on the right side... Oh, there you go, Pixie Cow. The cartoony voice has been dealt with. Unfortunately, it's also coming right the hell back.
Mission loaded.
I'm there. Let's rock.
Here, wait, what are you doing here?
Chew on this. Let's rock.
Really? This has autosaves?
Let's rock.
New to me.
I'm there.
Okay, Tactic 2. Charge.
Yes, sir. Let's rock.
Unit. Mission
Tactic
failed.
2 sucks. Tactic 3. Eerily similar to Tactic 1, as you'll find out. I really save it when
Mission
I'm
loaded.
there.
I was about to get assaulted.
Cha-ching. Let's rock. Chew on
Well done, me.
Let's rock.
Well, I'll have slightly more health than last time.
Medic affirmative.
Oh.
What's up?
Yes!
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Fucking did it. Okay,
Yes,
tank,
sir.
stop. Let the man catch up to you.
Yeah, I'm there. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
They're not super soldiers, they're just, you know, regular working Joes.
Let's rock.
Tactic DD, unleash the Death Claws.
I'm there. Medic reporting.
Alas, my Death Claw dispenser is still in the mail somewhere. I never did figure out where that got to, so
I'm there. Let's rock.
unavailable for redemption, sadly.
Let's rock. Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative. Yeah, I'm there. Let's rock.
And frankly, I think Talia just bought them all in bulk.
there.
Hence,
I'm there.
wait, was it Talia's stream that the
there.
Death Claw dispenser
I'm
was on?
there.
I can't even remember now.
Yeah, I'm there.
Oh no,
Let's rock.
all my fellow streamers are blending into
Let's
each other.
rock. I'm there. I'm there. Let's rock.
Also,
Let's
Pickle Dog,
rock.
were you making a joke about nuclear fission there? Or were you just doing the MGS2 reference? Could be a double thing, I suppose. A few streams you had Deathclaw things on. Okay, maybe that's where I'm getting confused. Because it's all been spread around. Yes, I will destroy all the bridges. I'll get to it, okay? Game? Just calm down.
Chew on this. Let's rock. Engineering. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Okay, she's got a boo-boo. Help her out. And again?
Yes,
There you
sir.
go.
Affirmative.
Oh. I mean, I imagine the symptom there is
Let's rock.
any stream on which Talia's been a mod.
What's up? Let's rock. Let's rock.
Which is
I'm there.
interesting to think about considering
Yes, sir.
that my stream has the
Yes, sir. Moving out.
the famous Pichu reaction
Yes, sir. Let's rock. I'm there.
to having that emote in there.
Let's rock.
Except I did that entirely myself.
I'm there.
Oh, wait, hey, here, what? No.
Mission failed.
Where the fuck did you just come for? Okay, so I don't need to get up to that end of the... Like, nah. How dare.
Mission loaded.
Oh, here we are again.
rock.
Crap.
Cha-ching.
Did I really not save afterwards? God damn it. Also, that is not going to work. That's not enough health to get out of there.
Mission loaded.
Run!
Cha-ching. Chew on this. Cha-ching.
There we go.
I'm there.
One stream I don't even think Talia has been on. Cannot confirm 100% as I am not Talia. Has a DD Yeet command that launches Chibi Deathclaws. That is amazing. No. Come on. Yes!
Medic reporting. Moving out.
Tanya is invincible!
What's up?
Albeit with an annoying voice, but...
Let's
no.
rock. I'm there.
Okay, so I suspect
Yes,
blowing
sir.
up those
I'm
barrels
I'm
causes
there.
the tanks to spawn from the north.
Let's rock.
Which is just mean.
I'm there.
Like, this is very explicitly a mission on which I will only have infantry.
Chew on this. Cha-ching. I'm there.
I mean, I guess unless I deploy the engineers.
Medic reporting. Affirmative.
I can't be bothered with any of that, so...
Let's rock.
Oh, close one. I have a funny feeling I know what's going to happen if I try this, but
Mission
give it a
saved.
go anyway, and hopefully the barrels won't explode and kill Tanya outright. Oh no. Yep. I don't know why I didn't just blow the bottom bridge first. Sorry, the south
Mission loaded.
bridge.
I'm there. Let's rock. Let's rock. Let's rock. Let's
Then again, it
rock.
seems to be
Let's rock.
utter pot luck as to exactly
I'm
which
there.
side of the bridge Tanya ends up on.
Mission accomplished.
Yay! Got there in the end. Oh, also for anyone who wasn't at me last stream, Oh my god, the upscaling has done a number on this. I've got a couple of new channel point redemptions, and if you look in the description, you can redeem bits for something entertaining to happen on stream. Okay, I did like that one where it's like, the bridge blew, but I just parked in time to avoid it and then gets rear-ended. Oh, I can put in high scores. There we go, perfect. It's true, Pickle Dog. I honestly think that's why I prefer Command & Conquer 1, because I can take it a little more seriously, whereas Red Alert is pure camp.
Commander, I wish I could say I had good news, but not all of our battles fared as well as yours. The Greek front
Honestly,
is
it looks
collapsing,
surprised to see us.
and Germany is all but taken. However, not all is lost.
Yeah, sadly, I think we have to wait until Red Alert 3 before we get the majesty of Tim
The bridges
Curry.
you destroyed have caused the Soviets to redirect
Weirdly,
their
nowhere near the
forces
first game he
through a
took part
certain
in.
mountain pass that I believe you are familiar with. They are gambling that you will not be able to stop them a second time.
Nope.
Prove them wrong.
Pulling the same trick as the GDI campaign in Command & Conquer 1. Go back to the first level, but expand it a little
Get it up
bit.
to speed as quickly as possible. We're counting on you to keep the Reds from breaking through.
Of course, you have to remember these FMVs were utterly brilliant back in the day. Alright, so yeah, keep an eye on the tanks in the center, right? They're 60 FPS, and as soon as they start going out of frame, suddenly it's down to 15. Or am I imagining that?
Yes, sir.
Reconstruction options.
Granted, that
Ready and
probably
waiting.
wasn't quite
Reporting.
enough time to figure
Agreed.
that. Figure out if I was
Yes, sir.
talking shite or no, but
Affirmative. Acknowledge. Reporting. Affirmative.
just I've never seen that
Acknowledged.
happen with upscaling, where it like
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Reporting.
ups the frame rate
Affirmative.
of one part of it
Affirmative.
and
Acknowledged.
not another.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Vehicle
It's
reporting.
bizarre.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Again, I'm not blaming the people
Yes, sir.
who did it. I mean,
Affirmative.
they could probably have put
Acknowledged.
all the footage
Acknowledged.
through a couple of more iterations or
Acknowledged.
something.
Acknowledged.
But that's about it. Like,
Affirmative.
they did
Acknowledged.
about as good a job as they could
Acknowledged.
with the material they had.
Affirmative.
Hi, planes.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
If you don't mind, I'm trying
Acknowledged.
to
Under attack.
try to lay some eggs here.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Right, what do I actually need to do here?
Repairing.
I'll take another
Building.
one of those.
On
Actually,
hold.
tell a lie.
Cancel. Building.
Get a war factory
Waiting orders.
first.
Affirmative.
Do something with these boys.
Affirmative. Affirmative. At once.
The thing is, I don't know if Red Alert was
Affirmative.
always meant to be campy,
Affirmative.
because it just
Very
seemed
well.
like, you know,
Agreed.
a different version
Agreed.
of Command &
Agreed.
Conquer in a different timeline.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
And
Yes, sir.
Base is
my,
under
my
attack.
feeling behind it is that it then
Yes,
got
sir. Acknowledged.
turbo campy. Well, it just leaned
Acknowledged.
into what camp was
Affirmative.
there and
Acknowledged.
escalated it beyond all previously known limits.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
It's good considering, but at the same time, that compressed
Construction
video can only
complete.
look so good. Yeah, that was a whole bunch of FMV that was meant to fit on a
New construction
800 odd
options.
meg
Building.
CD. Couple more
Building.
ore
Yes, sir.
and one more
Reporting.
ore refinery.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Why not?
Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
But I want the service depot. I think it does unlock something. Just not sure if it's something I can actually get a decent use out of.
Unable to comply. Building in progress. Unit ready.
It's like they figured the camp was the thing they're going with now.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yeah, maybe.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Games back in the 90s didn't take themselves entirely seriously anyway.
Construction complete.
Something I truly have to question is
Low power.
why exactly They let
Unit
you
ready.
stack
Building.
how many units you're building,
Unable
but it
to
wouldn't let you
comply.
stack
Building
buildings
in
at
progress.
all.
Reporting.
So
Construction
finish one
complete.
and then wait for it to wait for that before you can build another.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yeah, I forgot
Affirmative.
that mines don't work on inventory. Inventory? Infantory. Infantory.
Building. Unit
Yes,
ready.
acknowledged.
Training.
Quicker if I just
Unit
change some new
ready.
ones.
Training. Unit
Yes,
ready.
sir.
Hold it.
Agreed.
Training.
Affirmative.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Oh my god, what are you boys doing?
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Ah, well,
Base is under attack.
Yes, sir. Very well.
yeah, slight problem. They didn't really upgrade
Construction
the
reporting.
complete.
AI.
Unit lost.
And,
Awaiting
you know,
orders. Yes, sir.
at least in part, that's fine.
At once.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Because
Building.
Affirmative.
it is true to the original game. But,
Repairing.
you know, things have moved on in the time
Reporting.
since these games were new,
Acknowledged. Awaiting orders.
and it can be easy to forget that stuff.
Unit
You saw a
ready.
lot of the modern conveniences. Oh yeah, I was going to build the north side.
Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Ah, so what the fuck were you doing up there?
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building.
Yeah, just machine gun this tank to death. That's
Awaiting
video
orders.
game logic in action.
Acknowledged.
You're not one.
Acknowledged.
Can't even manage to
Unit
make
Awaiting
anything
acknowledged.
Building.
Oh
Acknowledged.
fuck! What the hell?
Repair.
Where'd you boys come from? Is that never airdrop?
Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Vehicle
ready.
reporting.
Oh, that was
Affirmative.
close.
Training.
Another band of boys.
Unit ready.
Had a tastier target
Training.
up there, and plus
Unit
just
ready.
Vehicle reporting.
more power.
Training.
Where
Building.
the fuck are y'all
Unit
going?
ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Actually, bigger that. Damn it! If he'd gone the top route, he would just get hit by a mine anyway,
Yes,
and I
sir.
wouldn't be having this problem.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Starting to think I've turned the speed up too high, to be
Unit
honest.
ready.
Why are you up
Building.
there? Where did you? Why?
Affirmative.
Construction
Why
complete.
Waiting
forward?
orders. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Why are they firing?
Building.
Vehicle
That what
reporting.
my tanks sound
Reporting.
like? It really
Affirmative.
sounded like these tanks were going off rather than mine.
Affirmative.
Probably just sound the same,
Reporting.
Unit ready.
which is fine, you know.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Reconstruction
You only
options.
got so many CDs of space that you can
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
take advantage of.
Lost.
So I got the mine layout. That's not much use to
Yes,
me,
sir. Acknowledged.
frankly.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building. Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Hell with it. In yous go.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Reporting.
lost.
This is where my brain tends to go to pot instead of properly picking out targets to
Unit lost.
Reporting.
take
Affirmative.
care of.
Lost. Ready. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Don't think we get this end construction yard, but it would be nice.
Reporting.
Unit lost.
Feels unlikely.
Unit lost.
But building more tanks is
Unit
good.
lost. Unit ready.
Not quite.
Building.
That
Yes,
said,
sir.
I think the AI is a bit too dumb to build anything.
Acknowledged.
Just for a laugh. Actually, no, let's not do that for a laugh because
Yes, sir. Reporting.
Unit ready.
there's
Yes, sir.
stuff on the way.
Building.
And I'd rather it
Very
wasn't.
well.
Oh, of course he goes through the
Very
one
well.
bit that
Yes,
doesn't
sir. Vehicle
fucking mine
reporting.
on it.
Acknowledged. Yes,
Unit
sir.
ready.
Acknowledged. Reporting.
Building.
Acknowledged.
It's- Heard another minigun.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
I'm not sure whose it was.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir.
Unfortunately, we
Acknowledged.
both have minigunners and we
Unit
both sound the
ready.
same.
Building.
Acknowledged.
I don't know why, but I'd rather have a whole bunch of light tanks than I would the medium tanks. Presumably the medium tanks,
Yes, sir.
you know,
Affirmative
true to their
vehicle
name, will do
reported.
more
Ready.
damage and have more armor,
Building.
but be slower.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I'm just like, nope,
Reporting.
hundreds
Acknowledged.
of light tanks. Fucking hundreds of them.
Unit ready.
I'm not sure I should have
Building.
even be worried because there's the construction yard. It's still in one piece. And yet they've not rebuilt anything. Apparently they had the money to spend on tanks.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit
Well, I don't
ready.
think that was the problem
Building.
Reporting.
as to why they haven't rebuilt.
Reporting.
I'd rather have more. The
Unit
slightly sad
ready.
thing about...
Building. Building.
Did I still... Oh no, I built
Yes,
one
sir.
ore silo. I remember that.
Construction
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Unless that was already there and I didn't realise, which is perfectly possible. Yes, that is
Unit ready.
kind of the problem when
Building.
it comes to early Command and Conquer games, and
Reporting.
possibly early RTS in general.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
You could
Vehicle
basically have
reporting.
one tactic of build hundreds of things and just yeet them
Unit
at the
ready.
base.
Building.
Which, I have to say, my tactics never really
Yes, sir.
evolved beyond that,
Affirmative. Waiting
quite
orders.
frankly. I'm also so unfamiliar with
ready.
this that I
Building.
could not tell you whether or
Waiting
not
orders. Affirmative.
I can build
Vehicle
another
reporting.
war factory and start getting stuff out faster.
Building.
Tell you what.
Reporting
Oh,
knowledge.
fuck
Waiting
me,
order knowledge.
right. Take care of that, will you?
Unit ready. Building.
I'd rather still
Construction complete.
have that thing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Don't mind the
Yes, sir.
barracks, just
Lost.
gonna test a theory in a second once this is dealt
Affirmative.
with.
Unit ready.
There we go.
Building.
And
Acknowledged.
I've lured another one out. So we'll do that. And honestly, it kind of looks like I can take the base on now, so I'm just gonna go ahead.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building. Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
No problem. I will get back to that barracks at some point.
Acknowledged.
Get
Affirmative.
out of range of that flamey
Acknowledged.
boy.
Affirmative.
No,
Unit
it's fine.
ready.
It's a totally different type of flamey boy.
Acknowledged.
Also, another theory I would like to test regarding power plants and
Unit
whether or not
lost.
those flame turrets need power.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit
Plus, I'm gonna have to destroy
Affirmative.
power
Ready.
plants anyway, so.
Building.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building.
Okay, either that just needs absolutely no power whatsoever,
Unit
or
lost.
there's a secret power plant somewhere that I don't know about. Okay, this is one thing I do like to do. Stop everything.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
And it works a lot better when everything's pointing in the same direction, but the idea is that you have all the tanks firing at once. It's very satisfying. Anyway, thing I was going to test with the barracks is...
Primary building selected.
Okay, so
Yes,
it
sir.
does work like it
Mission
does in
accomplished.
CNC1. Also, yeah, I won the mission. Where you pick one building as your primary output. So you only ever have one entry in the menu, say, build me a tank. And once the tank's built, it'll look at all the available war factories and say, which one's set to primary? That's the one we'll have it come out of. There we are. So I don't know if it actually helps your building speeds or whatever, but they don't have separate build queues, unfortunately.
Government leaders have abandoned the capital and are now hiding in exile. Information out of occupied Athens has been sporadic, but Soviet forces are indeed in control of the capital as well as much of the outlying territories in Greece. In the city, fighting among Allied and Soviet troops continues, but the Allied death toll is rising rapidly.
I wonder if there's any
Now, it remains to be seen if Allied
AIs
forces
that are
will be able to
purely
weather
made
this
to,
onslaught intact.
or purely
Reacting
trained
to
to
this latest
up the
assault,
frame rate of
Allied
old video as
diplomats
opposed
led
to
the
try
United
and
Nations in a
upscale it at the same time.
281-7 vote.
Hey,
That,
you're
in
using
approving a
you're
unique
reusing that
military
clip from
funding
Command and
initiative
Conquer.
aimed at increasing global
I
Allied
see
support.
your game, red
This
alert.
proposal calls for
Okay,
the
it's only a
formation of
screenshot, but
global
that was
defense
definitely in
agency
CNC1.
to be temporarily established in an as yet unnamed European capital. Indeed, in control of the capital as well as
Right, so Stalin's at it again.
Sounds bad, does it not? Well, it is. But Stalin has just written his obituary. At last, this will help us galvanize the rest of the world against him. Yes, we have lost Greece, but we are not out just yet. Stalin may think so, but if we can continue to counsel the talents of commanders like yourself, we will come through this war on top. My old friend...
Commanders like you who just build a shitload of things and throw them at the enemy all at once.
One of Tanya's men. She found something, but Russian security agents have captured her. They will almost certainly take her back to Moscow.
Yeah, Tanya.
We must get her back.
Your voice is
She has
annoying,
vital
but you're so
information
useful.
on the Iron Curtain project. That information could help tip the scales in our favor.
That's not what he wanted to
Let
hear.
him clear his head. In this state, he is of no use to us. The Soviets currently hold Tanya near Grodno. The prison is well guarded, but a supply truck from a nearby Soviet base runs through the facility several times a day. If your spies can infiltrate the war factory, they may be able to hitch a ride into the prison compound. Once you have found Tanya, get her out of there any way you can.
Ah, so it's going to be one of those... Oh, by the way, this cutscene is creepy as hell. So if you want to stop watching, don't blame you. Not going to get explicit, at least not in that way, but...
Such a pretty face.
There is going to be a needle coming up.
Where is Professor Einstein? I was hoping you'd say that.
Whoa, fucking hell. I guess that's what you want from your agent of torture, but Jesus Christ. Also, is that a vial of blood? What are you doing there, mate?
I'm afraid the effects are quite permanent.
Alright, it's not going in there. Very creepy. Aha, you dick.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Grunt followed by
Timer
a slap.
started. 30 minutes
Commander.
remaining.
Okay. Almost certainly gonna fuck this up because
Mission saved.
I'm not
Yes, sir.
100%
King
sure
and
how
country.
spies work.
For
Although
king
I
and country.
presume keep them the fuck
my
away from
way.
dogs.
For king
That
and
just,
country.
that just feels right.
On my way. For king and country. On my way.
Go on.
king and
Go
country.
that way. Be good.
Indeed. 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 For king and country. Indeed. For king and country.
Yes, it's very
On
cute
my
that
way.
the
For king and country.
allied spy got the voice of
On my
you know,
way.
wife-beating advocate Sean Connery.
On my way. For king and country. Indeed.
Follow them around the back there because I figure they're gonna go downwards.
On my way. Indeed.
Yeah, I think I can just go for it.
Building infiltrated.
There we go. Into the van I go. And just doing a nice little preview of what I presume is everything I will have to destroy later. That's actually, this is actually quite a lot. Whee!
Building infiltrated. Tanya freed.
I'm there.
And then we have the old commando problem
there.
from CNC1
Let's
where
rock.
you can set a time bomb to blow
there.
up a building, but you're
I'm
never
there.
quite sure if an enemy is going to come out of it.
I'm there. I'm there. I'm there. Let's rock.
Oh, there's a sound site over here. Need to get that one. Actually, you're slightly closer. Shoot you first.
Chew on them. I'm there.
Oh, there's two Samsungs over here.
Chew on them. Let's rock. Let's rock.
Okay, going well so far. Which is good, because I'm not really known for my speedy, precise clicking. Wormst. Einstein reinforcement. I know reinforcement. Ah, there we go.
I'm there. Let's rock. I'm there.
Actually, let's blow this up as well. Just while we're here.
Yeah, I'm there. I'm there.
Okay, got lucky with all those structures. Nothing came out and shot Tanya. It's good.
Tanya rescued. Allied reinforcements have arrived from the north.
North.
Reinforcements have arrived.
There
Yes,
we go.
sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Don't think there's any actual benefit to
Acknowledged.
blowing up these oil refineries, but
Reinforcements have arrived.
Affirmative.
it's,
Waiting orders.
I don't appear to want to shoot them. I don't have the default shoot this
Reporting.
bastard cursor. Was
Acknowledged.
something firing there?
Affirmative.
I did not see it, if it
Affirmative.
was.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Alright, charge.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
All of these do it.
Acknowledged.
You just
Acknowledged.
get the barrels before you blow up.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Didn't quite manage it, but that's fine.
Unit
Affirmative.
Deal with
Acknowledged.
this.
Awaiting orders.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Also, I did not take proper care
Yes,
of those
sir.
engineers.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
And so that I no longer have
Acknowledged.
engineers and I have to rely on just the units I have now.
Affirmative.
That was stupid.
Affirmative.
I'm not a master tactician over here,
Affirmative.
I will point out.
Yes, sir.
But can you shoot this thing
Vehicle reporting.
without getting in
Awaiting order.
range?
Affirmative.
In fact, more to the point,
Yes, sir.
can you
Acknowledged.
actually do the order I gave you?
Yes, sir.
Because
Waiting order.
just
Affirmative.
on occasion,
Vehicle reporting.
I didn't aim it.
Acknowledged.
I told you to stop before
Yes,
you
sir.
went too close into range.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Two minor
Yes, sir.
drawbacks of the AI in this game. Sometimes it gets a bit too close, like within range of a turret that's is well capable of taking out a distance.
Vehicle reporting.
And sometimes it will just take
Yes, sir.
your command
Affirmative.
and go, yes sir, and then do
Affirmative.
literally fuck
Unit
off.
lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yeah, early doors for AI and all that.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yeah, looking at this, I'm
Acknowledged.
probably gonna have to restart. Because I should have been able to make my own reinforcements, but I just chucked in the engineers in with the rest of the troops, and it became a problem.
Vehicle
It became a dead
affirmative.
engineers
Affirmative.
problem.
Affirmative.
Which,
Affirmative.
ranking up all of the problems in the universe,
Waiting
it's not
order.
my favorite.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
It's not exactly up there. The way the
Affirmative.
tanks are moving, it feels like they're
Affirmative.
drifting sometimes.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, they do a couple of
Acknowledged.
weird drifty turns.
Acknowledged.
Maybe it was less of an issue with the old
Affirmative.
graphics on, because
Acknowledged.
as I was saying before, I think I completely forgot about it and dropped the entire
Acknowledged.
subject.
Affirmative.
Also, this is moving really slowly through the wall.
Affirmative.
I didn't think this through.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
With the
Acknowledged.
old graphics, it's at the original frame rate as
Acknowledged.
well.
Affirmative.
You can see here it's a lot
Acknowledged.
smoother, which can give a kind
Affirmative.
of drifting effect that
Acknowledged.
was possibly not there
Affirmative.
in the original. Oops.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yeah, I'm absolutely going to have to restart this, but hell with it. Blaze of Glory.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting.
Unit
Waiting
lost.
orders.
Good boys.
Unit
Get
lost.
Get that missile, man.
Lost. Unit lost.
There we
Mission
go.
Failed.
Finally failed it. Frame rate change will definitely do that, yes. So I do like the higher frame rate, but it does kind of come with that caveat. No, no, no. What were you talking about? Tanya's like the only one who survived that mission. I mean, correct number of gravestones. It's just that Tanya got out. It was fine.
Mission loaded.
Commander. For king and country.
Back on my
For
bullshit
king and
again.
country.
As I didn't make a save earlier.
Yes, sir. For king and country. On my way. For king and country. On my way. For king and country. On my way.
They really only give you 2 sound clips.
For king and country.
Poor bastard.
Indeed.
Oh, 3 sound clips. I beg your pardon.
Indeed. Indeed. For king and country. Indeed. For king and country.
Oh no. Oh
On
no,
my
no, no,
way.
no.
For king and country. On my way.
Okay, I think they were just quickly
For king
moving
and
back
country,
onto the
indeed.
patrol route. The fact that they were
On my
running made
way.
me think, oh shit, I've been
Indeed.
made.
Building
But there,
infiltrated.
we're in. So just stick the camera around here and have a wee vape while I'm waiting. Oh. The wee thing. Because this will probably come in handy at some point. Can you tell me if you hear the sound effect that's coming up? Okay, was that audible?
Commander. On my way.
Building infiltrated.
Yes, sir.
Tanya,
What's up?
free.
I'm there.
I had my hand off the mouse for like
What's
2
up?
seconds and I completely
there.
forget which button to
I'm
press.
there.
Yay, it worked. Hi,
Let's
Wilhelm.
rock. I'm there.
I'm pretty sure that is
I'm there.
what do you call it?
I'm there. Chew on this.
I think that sound is in the oh fuck, no. No, no.
Chew on this.
Cheating.
I'm there.
Completely and utterly
rock.
cheating. How did
What's
you
up? Let's rock.
wait, how did you suddenly spot her? This didn't happen
Chew
last
on
time.
this. Let's rock. Chew on this. I'm there.
Unit lost.
Ah, I still didn't save it. A bit soft versus the game though. The sound effect or my
Mission
voice?
loaded.
On my way. For king and country. For king and country.
Because looking at the thingamabob,
On my way.
it was a bit
For
loud,
king and
the
country.
sound effect.
On my way.
I'm assuming you're a bit
For king
soft
and
is
country.
referring to
On
voice,
my
and
way.
yeah, maybe
For
there's just
king
not a
and
lot of
country.
balance
Indeed. Indeed.
with regards to
For king and
the loud
country.
bits and the soft bits of this game. Now, if one of these just said, you know, FMV level, game is overpowering my voice, right? Ah, mild problem. I need to set the desktop audio down a bit. Okay.
Sound
Acknowledged.
initialized.
Okay. Try that out, see how it goes. No, 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 no. Fuck.
Mission
Okay, Tanya did die that time. Okay, FMV was fair. Ugh.
mission loaded.
On my way.
Actually, mic
For
is
king
still
and
coming in a
country.
bit hot.
For king and country.
That's better? Okay.
For king and country. On my way.
This is good.
For king and country. On my way.
Yeah, don't feel shy about
king on my
telling me
way. For king and country.
one set of
indeed.
audio needs to go down or whatever, because I'm not going to know otherwise. All I've got is a set of meters that I don't
Indeed.
particularly read very well.
For king and country. Indeed.
Aside
For king
from
and country,
just, you know, recording
on
a
my
test
way.
clip or something.
For king and country. On
Can't
my
you really
way.
tell? Oh. Ah, knows what you're doing. But yes, I was strangely proud of all of this. I managed to set it up so I had my voices going through the microphone output. The slight problem, I can't hear them. Well, I could hear them. There's two ways of doing it. One is my mic output is made of the hardware input, which is my microphone, and software input, which is another sound source set up in Windows. But
Building infiltrated.
okay,
Tanya freed. Mission saved.
Yeah? Let's rock.
what was I saying? Yes, my microphone output now takes two sources, one of which I can play sounds to, which was a fun time. A lot of fucking around with the command line interface of VLC to make that happen. But I got there in the end. Only problem is I can't hear it, and there's two ways of being able to hear it, one of which is having my microphone sounds play back to me, but that would also include my voice. So anytime I said something, I would get horrendously confused about hearing myself, trip over my words, blah blah blah. Okay, I think everything came at me because I blew this up. But that'll be the last thing I do. Audio routine is a beast, isn't it? Yeah, that was like 2 solid nights that took me to get working. Granted, I could have just got voice mod or something, but that felt like giving up somehow.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Mind you, voice mod has support for things like, you know, noise gates and compressions. Then maybe it might actually just be worth the fucking money and I should go ahead and get it.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
But
Affirmative.
I am nothing if not stubborn.
Yes, sir.
Hence why I ended up in the situation of setting all that up myself. And we are saving here. No, I can just call it battle once, that's fine.
Mission saved.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Of course, main result of all this is I've made it even harder to recreate my own stream setup, so next time I have to reformat my PC, it's going to be a bit of an adventure.
Acknowledged.
Mostly in remembering what the fuck I did.
Affirmative.
Lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Lost.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Very well.
Oh good, I remembered to separate out the engineers this time.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
That's one less headache.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Bloody hell, those medium tanks are going a lot quicker than I thought they would.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Come on, finish it off.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Report affirmative.
Didn't really think it would be this much of a hassle for tanks to kill infantry, but they are nippy bastards.
Yes, sir. Of course. Reporting.
Okay,
Agreed.
keep these guys up
Affirmative.
here.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
There's something a little bit annoying, which is another big change from YCMC1.
Vehicle acknowledged. Vehicle affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Which is
Yes. Affirmative.
that engineers don't automatically take over buildings.
Options.
The buildings have to be down at a certain level before they will be takeoverable. Otherwise, sending an engineer in there just damages it, which can be a viable tactic in itself.
Affirmative. Engineering. Awaiting orders.
Low power. Repairing. New
Vehicle
construction
reporting.
options. Unit lost.
Frankly, I don't think it's worth taking over the
Affirmative. Vehicle affirmative.
what do you call it, the power plant.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Oh, DD's redeemed. Hydrate and a posture check.
Options.
Repair all this up. Let's save while we're at it. Because I am that bastard.
Mission saved.
Yeah, posture check wasn't that bad. Posture, rather. Wasn't that bad, actually.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Affirmative.
Right.
New construction options.
Power.
Vehicle
And then mans. And this sub pen is completely useless.
Construction complete.
Like, this is all the water it can serve.
Yes, sir.
Glad I didn't waste an engineer on that.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
Also, seriously, you're telling me this bazooka man can't hit this from the shore? Really?
New construction options.
Lazy bastards.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Okay, so...
Building.
Yep. Ore refinery is next.
Vehicle
Maybe taking out those bastards is next.
Affirmative.
Okay, so it's just a patrol by
Yes,
the
sir.
look of things.
Affirmative.
Also,
Yes,
you know,
sir.
could repair
Affirmative.
some tanks. I did get that
Yes, sir.
service depot
Repair.
after all. Oh, 10 bloody thousand. $10,000 dues. Smackaroonies.
Yes,
Or
sir.
whatever your
Affirmative. Reporting.
jovial term for currency is.
Acknowledged.
Repairing.
Freedom paper. I don't know.
Construction
Yes, sir.
complete.
Acknowledged.
New construction options. Low power. Building.
Yes, sir.
Because we need
Affirmative.
a touch more power for this.
Acknowledged.
And yes, I will get every single one into
Construction complete.
tippy-toppy shape.
Unit repaired. Building.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders.
Nope,
Yes, sir.
fucking...
Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Repairing. Building. On
Oh, I'll tell you
hold.
one thing I should get.
Cancel.
An ore
Building.
silo.
Unit
Because I've
repaired.
already got 8 bloody
Building.
thousand, so...
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Need somewhere to put that before I'll
Building.
gain any more. Oh,
sir.
you
Affirmative.
motherfuckers.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Base is under attack.
Acknowledged. Vehicle
What
affirmative.
would you...
Acknowledged.
Can I get the fucking staff these days? Okay, I get what happened. The one they were targeting died, so they were just like, okay, job done.
Affirmative.
Beep boop.
Lost. New construction options. Building.
This will only take care of infantry, I'm pretty sure. It doesn't do nearly enough against
Awaiting
Unit ready.
ye vehicles.
Building.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Construction
Reporting.
complete.
No,
Affirmative.
don't you...
Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
Stop there.
Unit repaired.
I swear to God I right-clicked.
Building.
And, you know... Enough that
Reporting.
it
Affirmative.
should have
Yes, sir.
unselected the
Affirmative.
thing and
Ready
then
and
I would
waiting.
have sent that person to the wrong place.
Construction
Still fun when it
complete.
feels like the game's rebelling
Unit
against you,
ready.
is it?
Unit repaired.
Vehicle report. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Affirmative.
Not really enough to do anything
Acknowledged.
with. So,
Building.
heavy tanks it is. Also, it feels a little weird to have this CNC 3 style of menu. So in the original game, it was literally like everything you could build in one menu, one at a time.
Building. Unit ready.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
And since these are enemy tanks, I get the heavy tank instead of the medium.
Construction complete.
Medium.
New construction options. Building. Unit
And sadly,
ready.
these are only going to be gun planes rather than missile planes, because...
Awaiting orders.
Yeah, I
Construction complete.
Waiting orders.
forgot I captured
Vehicle
that war
reporting.
factory, so it's not my side's buildings.
Unit ready.
Vehicle reporting.
Building. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Anyway, let's see what they can
Vehicle
do,
affirmative.
whilst we deal with those at the same
Base
time.
is under attack.
Son of a bitch.
Repairing.
Wow, that was
Yes, sir.
that was kind of
Acknowledged.
pointless.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Why did you go all the way down past the missile thing?
Affirmative.
ready.
Reporting. Vehicle.
Building.
Reporting. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Like, seriously, Missile Boy was there, and one of the tanks ended up down here. Like, what the... Why? Why?
Low power.
Ah, bollocks.
Building.
Don't need any of these repaired, do I? No, apparently not.
Vehicle. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Affirmative.
For all I've been saying that this is like my first playthrough
Waiting orders.
of
Unit repaired.
Red Alert, I am solely referring to the single player. Because it just so happened somebody we knew had this on PlayStation.
Construction complete.
Awaiting
So I
order.
have had the
Affirmative.
luxury of playing this on
Affirmative.
PlayStation with a
Acknowledge.
link-up cable,
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
which it just feels like such a decadent
Acknowledge.
accessory to
Yes, sir.
have for a console at that time.
Affirmative.
Come on,
Acknowledge.
squish, squish. Failed to squish.
Awaiting orders.
Explode instead. There we
Affirmative.
go.
Acknowledge.
Oh,
Affirmative.
bollocks is a
Vehicle
little bit.
reporting. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Gunny, Gunny fucking shoot them.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Come on,
Affirmative.
come on. It's
Acknowledged.
just some
Affirmative.
grenade boys.
Yes, sir.
Who
Affirmative.
would win, a fleet of tanks or one grenade boy?
Repairing.
Fucking
Reporting.
grenade boy for a surprising
Acknowledged.
amount of
Yes, sir.
time, apparently. It's like when I fired up
repaired.
StarCraft Remastered and went, was the pathfinding always this bad?
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes,
sir.
it was.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
I mean,
Acknowledged.
StarCraft Remastered is surely
Awaiting orders.
an odd
Affirmative.
example.
Yes, sir.
Because I remember hearing someone talk about that,
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
and they were saying like the discussion at the time was like, oh, it's exactly the same. Oh, you can only,
Yes, sir.
you can still only have four. Sorry,
Repairing.
can only select 8 units at a time. It's like they haven't modernized it very much. It's like
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
this person was pointing out
Yes,
is that
sir.
yeah, it's not for us. This is for
Vehicle
the
reporting.
Korean market
Affirmative.
who have been religiously playing this since it came out, and they would not want those gameplay changes, like at all.
Affirmative.
So this remaster is exactly what they want. They want something
Yes,
that
sir.
runs easier
Acknowledged.
on
Yes, sir.
modern operating
Affirmative.
systems, but gives the exact
Awaiting
same
order.
gameplay
Affirmative.
experience.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Yes,
Which
sir.
it's kind of surprising
Yes,
to me
sir.
that
Units
Blizzard
prepared.
cared that much
Yes,
about
sir.
what anybody else
Yes,
thought,
sir.
given everything they've found out
Yes,
in
sir.
the intervening years.
Repairing.
Squisha, squisha, squish.
Awaiting order. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, I am that anal that I
Yes,
will
sir.
Unit ready.
repair them all
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting.
to full capacity, no matter how
Affirmative.
small the ding in their armor,
Yes, sir.
or how large,
Acknowledged.
because that's actually a pretty significant
Vehicle
amount for that lad there.
Acknowledged.
Squish.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
And not the fun teddy bear or pet type of squish.
Acknowledged. Awaiting orders.
It's human
Yes,
bones
sir.
and viscera squish. So that's probably enough tanks. Although, holy shit, I forgot how bad a shot these things were when the targets are moving. But one thing we can do instead is have them come to us. And let me tell you, pretty much guaranteed way to do that, attack their harvester. They will come.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Awaiting
Also
order.
classic Command & Conquer behavior, trying to shoot through a concrete wall that blocks shots.
Acknowledged.
I think I'm just going to have to charge that Tesla. There's no way to get to the power plants. Yeah, I'm surprisingly painless.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yeah, I can see the volume's getting a little bit higher now, but not to the point of drowning me out, I don't think.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Hey, that tank tried to go out the side. I saw that. Illegal.
Affirmative.
Alright, I might as well just take care of these turrets, because taking the power out first is not going to be of any help.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Boom!
Acknowledged.
I still need silos, Jesus Christ.
Building.
Oh, it did stop building tanks. That's probably got something to do with it.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
And squeeze.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
And you.
Yes, sir. Waiting order.
Ooh, automatic squeeze. You didn't even have to do it manually.
Affirmative.
Jeez. Oh yes, silo.
Yes, sir.
And I'll maybe remember about those planes later, but honestly that's probably the last you've seen of them. I'm just gonna forget.
Awaiting orders.
Unit ready.
Ready and waiting.
Building.
Awaiting orders. At once. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
Maybe I'll get the planes to take out that refinery. I think
Affirmative.
they'll do enough damage to do it. Oh, you cheeky little beggar.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Vehicle acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Awaiting orders.
Oh no, this is just taking the piss. You and your actively working construction yard
Affirmative.
and using it exactly for what it was designed.
Affirmative.
How dare you?
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
I mean, bear in mind this is the game where you could just run a sandbag wall all the way from your base into your opponent's one, block the exit, and then they wouldn't be able to do fuck all.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Then again, you had to build and place sandbags one at a time, so maybe they thought, ah, nobody's going to be arsed with that.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
I wonder if they had somebody like, you know, Let's Game It Out,
Acknowledged.
or Josh from Let's Game It Out, I should say, for
Affirmative.
'tis his name.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
If you've not seen his channel, it's just
Affirmative.
basically a programmer's nightmare, because he'll go into a game and do just basically as little of what he's meant to do as possible and as much of what he's not meant to do as possible.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
I guess that's really ridiculous.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
And
Reporting.
your old CNC
Yes, sir.
tactic of
Acknowledged.
building a wall from one base to
Affirmative.
completely engulf your enemy's base is exactly the kind of thing that he would do.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Like, you may need to comment on the remastered graphics a little bit.
Acknowledged.
Come on.
Affirmative.
And
Affirmative.
really, in terms of making something that looks like it could have been upscaled
Affirmative.
from that resolution, it does look
Unit
reasonable.
ready.
Now, obviously, it's basically all of it's redrawn.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Because look what I'll build an infantry quickly and demonstrate what I'm talking
Unit
about.
ready.
That's like 8 by 8 pixels.
Unit ready.
There
Building.
is no greater detail
Awaiting
to be
orders.
extracted from that. So yeah, just redraw a sprite to put on top of it.
Vehicle reporting.
Mission.
Yay! Kind of weird order this, because we already got her out. Shut up, you creepy little shit.
But oh so stubborn.
Ah, chaired. Ah, fucking get it, ya prick. Ugh. Look at that, I'm still the top scoring person in this entire leaderboard for some reason. Very odd. Also the only person in this leaderboard. Okay, that's been an hour and a half, so I'm gonna take a little breaky break. Put it on the pause screen and everything. Where's the buttons? I'll run a wee ad so it's a little easier for people who just want to nip in and have a look at the stream. Yep. I'll see you all in a few minutes. Okay, back again. North for south, north for south. Starting the south, work our way up. That makes sense to me. So is it just me or are these FMVs longer than their Command and Conquer 1 equivalents?
The information Tanya recovered has proved invaluable. Would you not agree, Stavros?
Yes.
So Stavros is obviously a traitor, right?
No, sit. I'm late. I apologize. My watch is not working.
Oh, I wonder why.
Professor Einstein. This is an honor. General Nico Stavros.
Yes.
The time I can't actually tell if Einstein's got a mustache or no.
Commander, this is Professor Albert Einstein.
Is it really? I wouldn't have known.
Very exciting.
These are reconnaissance photos taken near
A lot more cheery than he was in the intro, I'll give him that.
Perhaps you can help us identify the specifics?
From what I've had a chance to read, this is Stalin's main research laboratory. They are working on a new kind of defensive system.
Oh, hey, Willow-Eyes, how you doing?
Oh, yeah,
I'm doing very
this
well.
is it.
I've done my adulting for the day, and so I'm going back to the 90s. That's my reward.
Well, yes, Professor, but what does the Iron Curtain do?
Well, by the theorem, it appears to make things invulnerable.
Invulnerable. That's
Any vehicle or structure covered with this effect
not fun.
will be impervious to harm. It's incredible. I know.
Oh God, Stavros is not having a normal one over there at all.
Is all we need to know.
Also, my remote control is really, in use by this point. Actually, in fairness, I don't know what year this takes place in. Nice. Well, I just home from work having started at 8 AM and only had 10 minutes for like, oh my God, that is a long day.
R&D functions, this base also serves
Well, you've certainly earned yourself some feet up time. Einstein presents the Tesla effect, with slightly worse acting.
We do not know if it is operational yet.
Commander,
Yeah, that's another weird one, where the Tex Murphy game started off with bad acting because, you know, it was just the devs and anyone else that could pull in. That was your one contribution, just saying Iron Curtain. Brilliant. Well done, mate.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Really? That's the establishing shot? Just
Reinforcements have arrived.
a construction yard turns up?
Reporting, affirmative. Ready and waiting. Agreed.
That's it?
Very well. Yes, sir. Of course.
Can actually clear this landing area first.
Affirmative.
Feet up, glass of wine. Only bonus was one of the reasons was cesarean. So, oh, newborn puppies, smells, teeny dog smells. Oh.
Agreed. At once.
I mean, presumably not a great thing that a cesarean was required, but sounds like it all went well.
Agreed. Very well. Vehicle acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Reconstruction options.
Reporting.
Building.
Papa.
Awaiting orders.
Actually, Pickle Dog, you shall have to update us on your own puppy. How is puppy? Is puppy good? Is puppy cute? Is puppy... Well, puppy's not that small, but still puppy. Puppy. Puppy.
Reporting. Very well.
Yeah, I was explaining earlier, Willow-Eyes, I didn't play this much as a kid. It wouldn't run on our computer. But played the absolute crap out of Tiberian Dawn. Puppy is good. Had the zoomies. Oh, I guess.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I can control these. I'm not used to this. They didn't really have any naval combat functionality in CNC1.
Affirmative.
This is all new.
Base is under attack. Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Haha,
Yes,
you
sir.
ducks. Can they cross over that? No, fair enough.
Yes, sir. Knowledge. Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Yes. Refinery of Ore.
New construction options.
Reporting. Affirmative.
So how about all of y'all's computer history? Because for the time period we're talking about, the main two ones to be concerned about were the 486 25 MHz DX, which never saw anything more than Windows 3.1. And then we got upgraded to a Pentium 3 500 MHz. Yeah, that was Windows 98. Presumably SE, because, you know, it actually worked. I never actually thought to check, but like I said, it worked, so it must have been SE. And it was meant to have a Voodoo in it. I think a Voodoo 3 is what we were quoted by the salesman. It wasn't. It was onboard Rage graphics, which just didn't fucking work, basically. There's this bizarre situation with, oh, what was it? Unreal Tournament, where if you put it into OpenGL mode, ran great, worked great, absolutely fine, 100% playable, until you got shot and a big red mark filled the screen over a black background. So it was like they filled the screen black and then just put a red filter on top of it that faded out. And once it faded out, the rest of the game came back. It was so bizarre.
Ready and waiting.
Training.
At once. Waiting orders.
And yeah, there was no fix for that we knew of. Ah, shit.
Yes, sir.
Training.
They got us.
Building. Unit ready.
They shut with power supply.
Repairing.
Vehicle affirmative.
But yeah, eventually we got a Voodoo 3 for that Pentium 3 machine, and it became a hell of a lot more usable as a result.
Unit ready. Training.
Oh, fuck off.
Repairing. Construction complete.
There we go. Now I can actually build things at reasonable speed.
Building.
Waiting orders. Affirmative.
There we go. Now we're getting somewhere.
Construction complete.
Don't really want to put it there, but kind of out of space.
Unit ready.
Oh,
Training.
nope, don't unrepair it.
Vehicle affirmative.
Unit ready. On hold.
Yes, sir.
Training.
Of course. Reporting.
Well, will you just shoot the... There we go. Jesus
Unit
Christ.
ready. Training.
Also, try not to get killed, bolts.
Unit ready.
Because I can't really replace or repair you.
Repair.
It's not yet.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Oh, you cheeky little
Training.
shits.
Affirmative.
Building.
Alright, back
Unit
to the
ready. Training.
Waiting order.
to the chat if I can.
Unit lost.
Staring yourself not the best thing, but tiny puppies always good. Yes.
Training.
Yes, sir.
If they're small.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
There we go. Took out the whole ass tank.
Repair.
We've just I keep saying inventory instead of infantry.
Yes, sir.
It's not that hard, Gordon. You can do it. You have the technology. You're lucky your dad needed a super good PC for work and filled it with games. Yes.
Yes, sir.
I have very fond memories, which my dad disagrees with, but
Construction
my brother
complete.
Scott backs me up on this one. My
New construction
first memory of
options.
playing,
Building.
Yes, sir.
which one was it? EGA Trek was on my dad's work PC, in his office, no less.
Very well.
Unit
Waiting
lost.
order. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
The cheeky bastard had it installed on his work PC in the office,
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Vehicle affirmative.
Building.
so that was fun.
Training.
Acknowledge.
Unit
I don't think he did
lost.
any like work from home stuff.
Unit ready. Training.
If we couldn't get childcare or something, like we would just end up
Under attack.
going into the
Ready
office
and
with him.
waiting.
Training.
Can I build a SAM site or
Unit
something?
ready.
I don't think I
Building.
can.
Vehicle acknowledged.
Unit ready.
This one's tough. I'm
Training.
not gonna lie. I'm finding this one tricky.
Acknowledge.
No, get away.
Ready. Training.
Affirmative.
Got away with that one.
Acknowledge.
Ready. Building.
You've no idea what
Unit
computers you
ready.
had specifically, but they were always just custom built and paid for by your dad's work. Can I ask what your dad did? Maybe that will provide some kind of clue.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
ATI drivers of that year were so bad. Like, this is true, although I think this thing was just broken on a hardware level. I think I remember John Carmack talking about this as well. Just like, what, you want to fade out a giant mark in a, with some alpha on it? No, that's broken. Fuck you. Buy our next card, please. Okay, maybe boats go over there. And something good will happen when I remember how words work. Go and shoot the bastards, please. Are those planes annoying you? They are! Pounced, did you guess? I mean, they are ripping through these buildings at a rate that I did not believe to be possible. Unbelievable. Yeah, I can build another ore truck, actually. Okay, nothing discovered by the planes yet, but there are planes coming from the southeast corner. So it's worth investigating.
Yes, sir. Funds. Our base is under attack. Preparing.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Jeez.
Unit ready.
Seems to be lucky with computer experience. Since I built it for other people, I've got to play with all kinds of things. Oh, nice. Plenty of spare parts around. I got like the occasional spare part, but not so much. Like, in terms of stuff from other people, the main thing I got was a guy in my dad's work who would give us old demo CDs that either didn't work on his computer anymore or didn't want anymore. So yeah, that's basically how we got games for quite a while, until we got our own money. He was a heating engineer, so using things like AutoCAD. Oh yeah, he must have had good PCs back then, because not much scope for that being done in with hardware acceleration. That would have had to be done in software. All on the CPU. I assume, anyway. I mean, once you get to a certain era, then, you know, it's a little better because there's but 50 competing standards. Which is really weird to think about, considering it's technically a 3-horse race these days with Intel HD graphics as well, but it's basically a 2-horse race when it comes to graphics acceleration. Oh, don't tell me these fucking planes are just coming from off screen and I can't do anything about it. Please no. Oh. Tank rush! Hey Al. Your assessment of my tactics is shockingly accurate.
Unit ready. Building.
So, Miles' thing, I don't think Tank Rush is going to get anywhere. They don't see a way off this set of islands.
Preparing.
This could be trouble.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Should maybe stop building tanks for a second before I have figured out what the hell I'm meant to be doing here.
Training.
Build more rockets for one thing, because planes are still coming. Planes are still bastards. People didn't want their old part back. RAM. AutoCAD needs AutoCAD needs lots of RAM. Yes, indeed. First time you saw more than 16 meg in a 486. Oh, the luxury. Pretty sure the computer got upgraded like every year. I get back in those days luxury, and I dread to think how much that RAM cost back then. Oh, a thing happened. Oh, Willowaz, thank you so much. Very kind of you. Doing the sub and helping the sub goal. In fact, I am absolutely gonna pander to that and do the shout outs. I believe I have in the past described Willowaz's streams as chill streams with stabbing.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
This was during a period where there was a lot of Assassin's Creed going on, so it certainly fit. But, you know, it's a nice chill time.
Needed.
You will like it.
Building.
Yes, yes, or silo. Unlike here, where planes are the bane of my goddamn existence.
Building.
See, Naval Yard could be very useful. I need to build it up here for it to be, you know, so I don't have to go all the way fucking round. I don't know if I'll be able to.
Complete.
I am. Yay.
Construction options.
Now, what can I build?
Building.
Gunner boat. Yes, please. I think you ended up with 12 in your in our 486 by the end of its lifespan. Hey, Alpinyata. That's my brother, by the way, in case y'all are wondering. He'll be able to correct me on all the stories I've just told about our old computers.
Affirmative.
No chill streams with horror until the end of the month. And occasionally, topics. Ma.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yeah, what I'm talking about there is Willowaz has Redeem going on at the moment, where if you pledge so many bits, I think it's 100, you can give her a trick or a treat. Trick being a nice sweet, and trick being those sour sweets that exist for reasons that are beyond my comprehension. The thing is, bits get the extra channel points, and I want to do the redeem where she shows off her penny gig, so there's been a couple of those.
Naval unit lost. Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged.
So they have submarines. Well then.
Unit ready. Building.
Well.
Cancel.
Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Yes, it is fun times.
Building.
And we'll just do some blatant nepotism while we're here.
Acknowledged.
Someone tells me that El Pinata, Scott. His real name's not a secret, and neither of mine is mine for that matter. It's Gordon.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
I don't think you'll see him go back to.
Reporting. Affirmative.
You know, let's get these boys.
Affirmative.
Actually, I'll just send some rocket troops up there to protect them.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Yep.
Acknowledged.
I get a feeling they're getting fired on. Yeah. Mr. El Pinata the Scot was not having the best time with Sonic CD, and I can understand why from having witnessed it. Sonic CD is pitched. See, that pretty much sums up the opinion. I occasionally get a bit flowery with my speaking, to engage in a bit of the old sesquipedalian locutiousness. Whereas he can get down to the the Glaswegian basics. I'll say it's like, oh, some of the design decisions don't work. It can be overwhelming having 3 versions of the same level, and he's just like, no, it's patch. Never get anywhere in that game. I said, like, there's 3 versions of each level, and I don't know where I'm going with any of them. And just trying to pick up enough speeds to change to a different time period. It's Yeah, where the fuck did you use comfy? Also, I've literally just realized that I can build transports. So I could absolutely get these tanks onto a foreign shore if I wanted to. Just not been thinking about it too much. Yeah, those subs are bloody strong, aren't they? Except when I can actually hit them directly. That does seem to help a lot. Oh, fuck, nope, stop it, nope. Oh. There you are. Haha.
Ready and waiting. Vehicle reporting knowledge.
There we go. Now the tanks are safe from the tyranny of planes. Come on, you can get the subs. You can do it. Okay, maybe you can't. Come on.
Naval
Yes.
base lost.
Mutually assured destruction. Right.
Building.
I will want more gunboats. I'll do that, but I'll build the transport afterwards.
Building.
And a set of tanks, and all of that adds up to way more than
Unit
3,000. But
Building.
I'm sure I'll get away with it. In fairness, your 9 to 5 job is content design, so I
Building.
genuinely have to get to the point in the
Unit
simplest terms for a living.
Building.
Ah, that's true. It's something I've
Unit
not quite
ready.
mastered yet.
Building.
Because
Yes, sir.
it's not a fun
Unit
and sexy time
Affirmative.
when
Building.
Acknowledged.
you realise
Yes,
you've
sir.
assumed somebody meant one thing, and it turns out they meant
Yes, sir.
something completely
Acknowledged.
different.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Now, whose fault that is will vary on the given situation,
Unit ready.
but it's still not fun.
Building. Insufficient funds.
I take it that low power is from ages ago. You'd kind of use a timestamp on these, to be
Yes,
frank.
sir. Acknowledged.
Anyway, get these tanks out of the way, otherwise nothing will be able to leave.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Yes,
Stick you
sir.
up there, stick you up with them, and we'll keep the good tanks down here.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Waiting orders. Acknowledged.
Yep.
Unit
Waiting
ready.
order. Affirmative.
Get the
Building.
transport out of here.
Vehicle acknowledged.
That's what I was
Affirmative.
thinking would happen, because the transport's that a
Affirmative.
little bit
Reporting
faster,
acknowledged.
and these gunboats wouldn't be able to catch up and protect it from submitting.
Waiting orders. Affirmative.
What? Yes, there we go.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Oh wow, I can suddenly see a lot more of the map, and I'm not entirely sure why.
Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir.
What I'm
Acknowledged.
really worried about is I want to send the gunboats off to explore, but if that transport gets blown up, I've probably lost 5 tanks.
Unit ready.
I'd rather not do that. It's not
Building.
my favourite thing ever. In fact, make a save here.
Mission saved.
Can I charge in, because those Teslas will just
Affirmative. Waiting
wreck me.
acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Yeah, luckily the
Acknowledged.
transport will be able to get out of submarine range
Insufficient funds.
pretty
Affirmative.
quickly. Yes, I know there's insufficient funds, that's why I'm building another ore truck.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Actually, I wonder, can
Acknowledged.
subs only get naval units, or can they also get sub
Vehicle
bases?
acknowledged.
Or naval bases, rather.
Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Because I'll probably find out soon enough.
Acknowledged.
Oh, I see a missileman.
Acknowledged.
Little
Acknowledged.
missile boy. Not a mistletoe, though. It's something quite different.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Do, 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 do.
Acknowledged.
So
Affirmative.
charge in and get that
Awaiting
missileman.
affirmative.
Our base is under
Reporting.
attack.
Acknowledged.
Here.
Unit lost.
Where the fuck did you come from?
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Also, thank God I actually have rocket troops and tanks.
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, that would have been a disaster.
Affirmative.
That attack with the missiles did not work out as well as I'd hoped.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Let's keep
Affirmative.
them nearby.
Yes, sir.
Only so I actually remember where the hell they are. Or trucks still
Yes,
being
sir.
built. Okay.
Affirmative.
Yeah, keep those tanks nearby in case they
Vehicle
try that
reporting.
again. I think they just
Affirmative.
landed a tank on my shore. That's what happened. No, don't
Affirmative.
shoot. Thankfully, the tank can't appear to retaliate, which doesn't make sense to me, but there you go.
Unit lost.
Awaiting
Wait,
orders.
what?
Reporting. Affirmative.
Actually, yeah, fair
Sir.
play. That's a lot going on at once.
Reporting. Of
Tank
course.
can quite cope.
Unit
Yes,
lost.
sir.
Insufficient
Reporting. Acknowledged.
No, don't shoot them all. Don't shoot them all. Don't shoot them all.
lost.
Enough of that.
Acknowledged.
Stop it, you.
Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Very well. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Oh
Acknowledged.
God, they can retaliate. No, stop it.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, swear to God.
Acknowledged.
I was going to say the AI has a mind of its own, but, you know, it's kind of a feature of it. You know, it can act on its own accord at times where it's appropriate. Problem is, it also does it when it's not appropriate at all, and I wish it wouldn't. No, run away, run away.
Acknowledged.
Can those get repaired at the naval yard, I wonder?
Unit ready.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
I like how I just sent the gunboat after them and then remembered. Oh, yeah, the submarines submerge.
Affirmative.
Kind of their defining characteristic when I think about it.
Affirmative. Vehicle affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
There it is.
Under attack.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building. Preparing. Preparing. Naval unit lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Naval unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Did it? Did that work? I'm not entirely sure that worked. Also, I used to have a naval base. What the fuck happened?
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Unit
Oh boy, they're not fucking around anymore. What is going on?
preparing. Preparing.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Acknowledged.
so I'm just gonna go in and test the waters.
Our base is
Quite
under
literally.
Acknowledged.
attack. Unit
Yay,
lost.
so that took out the Teslas. Unfortunately, absolutely about to lose that.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
What do you call it? That
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
that
Awaiting
unit.
orders, sir.
Yep, it's gone.
Unit
Reporting.
lost.
Acknowledged.
Still got the transport, but that's good.
Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
Preparing.
Anyway, repair stuff.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Might as well just
Acknowledged.
deploy these tanks, I think.
Affirmative.
Oh, maybe not. Now, bearing in mind that battle save I've got,
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative.
Construction
maybe-
complete.
a little safer.
Unit lost.
Awaiting orders.
New construction options.
Oh, I'm vastly running out of
Yes, sir.
units. It's
Affirmative.
not good.
Vehicle reporting.
Our base is
Affirmative.
under attack.
Yeah, yeah.
Preparing. Preparing.
Honest to God, I think those bazooka men are doing more damage than they are
Yes, sir.
doing good.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Gonna try deploying
Yes, sir.
here.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
I'm quite aware of the direction that
Acknowledged.
fucking planes are coming from.
Affirmative.
Unfortunately, they got made almost immediately, so now I've got these buggers to deal with. It is a tough level.
Insufficient funds.
I mean, I guess this is level
Affirmative.
6, 7? Maybe the mission briefing will tell us. Ally 6, yeah, level 6.
Affirmative.
Our base is under attack.
Affirmative.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Preparing.
Yes, sir.
Building. Unit ready. Building.
Fuck, get rid of
Yes,
the...
acknowledged. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
The
Affirmative.
mouse input is a little too quick to assume that I'm doing a drag, a click and drag instead of just a single click. But I think that's me.
Building.
I just tend to have a little more mouse
Is under
movement
attack.
than
Unit lost.
most people expect. Okay, I'm gonna go back a bit. What I think will be of
Mission
great
loaded.
benefit to me
Acknowledged. Awaiting affirmative.
is taking out those... What's the
Insufficient
fucks
funds.
you call them?
Awaiting orders. Vehicle reporting.
Power plants, yes. Take out the power plants.
Affirmative.
Make the Teslas all
Acknowledged.
docile.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
And then I'll be
Affirmative. Yes,
in
sir. Acknowledged.
a decent position.
Acknowledged.
Take out that naval yard.
Naval unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Could the rest of you
Acknowledged.
fucking ships
Acknowledged.
actually do something? It'd be nice.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Kind of wondering if they considered any AI improvements.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Because some of this is an absolute pain. I think that's worth acknowledging.
Yes, sir. Awaiting
But
orders.
again, would absolutely always appreciate the ability to have an oldie version, you know, as it was back in the day.
Affirmative.
Yeah, it's not only a tough level, but a sizable one as well. Damn it, sub. You think you're so fancy with all your submersing?
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Right,
Affirmative.
so you're going to attack this one, right? This one that I clicked on. Yeah? Oh, fuck me. Where did you lot land from?
Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Very well. Reporting. Yes, sir.
Well, at least you're going after tanks. That's good. You're picking someone, picking on someone your own size.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Wow, that's a lot of things dying.
Insufficient funds.
Affirmative.
Naval unit lost.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit
Acknowledged.
But... Okay, I need to keep a better eye on those buggers because they'll just start shooting anything in the vicinity. Loading.
Mission loaded.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Agreed.
Yeah, so send fuckers to this side of the level because that's where those
Insufficient funds.
things land. The tanks. The tankmans.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Also, clearly one of those ships got a little too close to the Tesla coil because I heard it's starting to boot up.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
So it still hit one of the ships, but at least did not immediately sink it. So we're already in a better position than we were previously. Not seen that transport come in yet. I know it's coming though.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Our base is under attack.
Waiting order, sir. Ready and waiting. Affirmative.
But it gets by into tech center. That's what I'm meant to do.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Shit, that's probably a lot easier than what I was doing.
Acknowledged.
I don't have a spy though, and I don't know how to make one. Oh, fucking ball. Why would you do that? I'd already clicked it. Stop shooting at that one. Stop it. Just fucking do what I tell you. I know you can't get to the target. That doesn't mean shoot literally anything in sight and alert it.
Yes, sir.
I can...
Unit lost. Building.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Oh yeah, all those fuckers landed, didn't they? Right.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative. 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 Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Insufficient
Yes, sir.
funds.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, take out that kennel as well, because if I have to get a spy into the tech center, then the fewer dogs the better. And you will not hear me saying that under any other circumstances. Okay, so I've still got 4 boys.
Yes, sir.
This is good.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
fucking...
Affirmative.
Knew there was something I'd forgotten.
Acknowledged. Vehicle
Our
affirmative.
base is under
Acknowledged.
attack. Unit
Yes. Yes, keep missing. Keep missing, you little shit.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
ready. Naval unit
Affirmative.
lost. Unit lost. Naval
Reporting.
unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative.
Wow.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
That submarine put up a fucking fight. No. They say no. Per doggers. I know, but they're not good boys.
Affirmative.
Or girls.
Acknowledged.
They are not a good.
Acknowledged.
Oh, so that's where they've been landing this whole time. Okay, any experts in the chat know what I need to do to make a spy? Because I don't believe I have one on hand. And I don't know how to build one. Certainly it's not available in my current tech tree. Also, I've only got...
Unit lost.
Oh, I'm fucked.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Training.
Ready and waiting.
Unit lost. Repair. Unit lost. Insufficient funds.
Like Sims, but with war. You start to do what you want, then wander off. Get fucking distracted by a
Construction
butterfly or something.
Agreed.
Unit ready.
Agreed.
New construction options.
Okay, so surprisingly, building a service depot did not
Low
Reporting
power.
very well.
allow me to
Building.
build a spy.
Unit lost.
Ready and waiting. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
I'm sure everyone
Our
is
base is
totally
under
surprised by this
Building.
massive revelation.
Naval unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
I don't know, upgrade a building to get more people types. I mean, there's no... I don't
Unit
have a
ready.
radar dome. That'll be it. So yeah, I guess upgrades in the sense that I build a new building that
Mission
gets me
loaded.
more stuff for it to
Building.
build. And I will probably
Yes, sir.
immediately
At once.
uh,
Waiting orders. Agreed. Yes, sir.
lose the advantage I had there.
Insufficient funds.
Ready and
Due
waiting.
to, you know, the whole business of
Reporting. Affirmative.
not having enough power.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
I should probably send these boys
Acknowledged.
up that way while I'm at it.
Reporting.
But
Acknowledged.
it will also help massively
Reporting.
to be able to repel this attack
Affirmative.
exactly where it comes from.
Affirmative.
At the source, if you will.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Lost.
Although it did a pretty good job of
Acknowledged. Very well.
wiping out my friendly neighborhoods.
Acknowledged. Agreed.
Rocketeers. What are they actually called here? Rocket soldiers, yes.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
But the
Acknowledged.
transport just
Acknowledged.
cheekily stopping right next
Acknowledged.
to my naval yard.
Acknowledged.
Just sitting there going,
Acknowledged.
but we know.
Affirmative.
We know and we're coming for you one day.
Acknowledged.
We don't know when, but
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Eventually.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
because we're so devious.
Acknowledged.
It's exactly what they sound like, no exceptions. Very surprised I did not have a radar dome. Was it
Acknowledged.
kind of didn't
Acknowledged.
need it? And of course you
Affirmative.
shoot at the exact wrong
Affirmative.
fucking thing.
Acknowledged.
And so do
Affirmative.
you, and you
Acknowledged.
aggro something
Acknowledged.
else, and so do you, so you aggro something else. Nah.
Acknowledged.
Okay,
Naval unit lost.
there's only so angry I can get before
Acknowledged.
somebody needs to find me a cloud to yell at, but
Insufficient
Affirmative.
funds.
fucking annoying, isn't it? Spy needs a barracks and the radar dome to be produced. Yes! I do believe we have cracked this case.
Unit
Vehicle
lost.
Also, I
operative.
totally did notice that did not notice there had been a second landing
Reporting.
here.
Yes, sir. Very well. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Okay, it feels incredibly cruel to be, you know, bombing a doggo from the shore, but
Unable to comply.
needs
Building
must.
in progress.
There's a war on, you know.
Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Agreed. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Need to find a place I can actually build the damn
Construction
radar dome.
options.
There we go. Spy!
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
And frankly,
Affirmative.
excuse me, the tanks will be better placed right
Reporting.
here.
Affirmative.
I can build as many spies as I want. And perhaps I shall.
Repair.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Yes!
Our base is under attack.
Yeah, that one went a bit better.
Unit ready.
Apart from the whole... Pretty sure they just blew up my naval yard before I had a chance to sell it.
Unit ready.
Vehicle reporting.
Training.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, from there? No.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
I don't know if
Unit
Tesla
ready.
coils will
Training.
get spies as well. So do I have to get a spy into each of the tech centers?
Insufficient
Commander,
funds.
on my way. On my way.
You can go with Battle 2.
Mission saved.
Ah, they did get the naval
For king
yards.
and country.
I genuinely wasn't sure. I was like, yeah, did they actually get it or did I sell it? But no. I think they done got it. We'll just build some more
Building.
spies in case.
Awaiting orders.
Come on, spies. Come on.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's that one damn doggo.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Gonna be problems.
Acknowledged.
Naval
Also,
unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
submarines.
Affirmative.
Naval unit lost. Naval unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Affirmative.
Right, we'll go for it.
Acknowledged.
I
Affirmative.
think it'll be fine. Everything's fine.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You can go
Acknowledged.
right the fuck
Yes,
back
sir.
there.
On my way. For king and country.
Right, so there's one down here. No
Indeed.
dog goes in
Base
the
is
way.
under attack.
No dog goes in the way.
Indeed.
Unit ready. Training.
Commander. For king and country. Commander. For king and country.
Building
Indeed.
infiltrated.
On my way.
Shit, 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 shit,
On
shit,
my
shit. Too
way.
close, too
For
close, too
king and
close.
country.
Training.
For king and country. Indeed.
Right.
On my way.
You doggo, you stay up there.
Commander.
Right?
On my way.
We cool?
For king
Right
and
there.
country.
Insufficient funds.
So I guess that's why I
Indeed.
can see more of the map now. It was
Indeed.
indicating where I had to get to.
On my way.
No, doggo. No. No, bad.
For king and
This is
country.
not the agreement.
On my way.
So I can't see any more tech centers.
Building infiltrated.
And now I... Oh, don't tell me I have to destroy it. Wipe out everything.
Vehicle required.
Yes, of course. Why wouldn't it be? It's so hard.
Yes,
It also means I made 2 spies for nothing.
Repairing.
2 extra spies for nothing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Reporting. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Right, these'll do. Oh, hard though.
Cancel.
Yes, sir.
For
King and
training.
country.
Very many difficult.
Unit ready.
It's making me think
Yes,
about
sir.
stuff.
Acknowledged.
And that's illegal, surely.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
And they fucking airdrop those guys? No, no, there's a bit down here.
Ready and waiting.
I was like, how
Yes, sir.
the hell did those get on shore on the
Yes, sir.
east
Acknowledged.
side?
Is under attack.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Honestly, I am more than a little tempted to just to have something make a fucking beeline
affirmative.
straight for those
Acknowledged.
runways.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Come on, everyone.
Insufficient funds.
There we
Affirmative.
go.
Unit ready.
Reporting.
Training.
Acknowledged.
Rocket soldiers, because
Base
Yes,
is
sir.
under attack.
as it turns out,
Unit lost.
yep, still
Affirmative.
quite a lot of the old... Nope, completely lost what I was saying.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Lost.
Acknowledged. Awaiting
Unit
orders.
lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Actually, what are the
lost.
mammoth tanks called in this?
Unit lost.
Enemy vehicle, brilliant.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
I think I have to admit I'm in a sorry fucking state here. I at least have the go-ahead to destroy everything, but they're in a far better position to
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
destroy than I am.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
So what are you fucking sitting there doing
Acknowledged.
nothing? Icky friend, Sema friend! Hello. How are you today? I'm having my ass handed to me.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
I just can't get the funds.
Base is under attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to reload that save. But there is an emote with a cat and hearts.
Mission loaded.
And what could be bad about that?
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Waiting order. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, have I not done the... No, I've not done the spy thing yet. But
On hold.
I can stop building them and at
Cancel.
least get
Training.
that money
Yes,
back.
on my way. For king and country. On my way.
Right, in yous go.
Unit ready.
We'll take care of the
Training.
first part of
Waiting
all
orders.
this.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Keep a very close
Unit
eye
ready.
on
Acknowledged.
these naval boys.
Affirmative.
Because shit like this will happen otherwise.
Naval unit lost. Naval unit lost.
And maybe shit like that will happen anyway.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Of course, now I know the submarines are around here somewhere. It makes me a little more reticent to send in the spies, but they do still need to get in there. Actually, I've just had a thought. Where the fuck are these? I thought I would see some of these transports before they drop off troops.
Awaiting orders.
But somehow they slip by. No, no explodey. It's not until these boys are out.
On my way.
Naval unit
Okay, now you
lost.
can sink. Although I will regret that. I need to rectify the situation later on.
On my
Doggo.
way.
Doggo, where are you going?
King and
No,
country.
no, no, no.
Unit
God
lost.
fucking...
Unit ready.
You're comfy. How am I? I'm glad to hear you're comfy. It sounds nice.
Mission loaded.
I am a frustrate.
On hold.
Because game make me think.
Affirmative.
And I resent that wholeheartedly.
Affirmative.
Granted, there's been a number of poor decisions made prior to
No,
this
sir.
point.
Affirmative.
I'll actually put the bazooka boys who are there, because
Awaiting
they
orders.
have a chance of taking down those planes that are causing me a bit of
Affirmative.
havoc
Acknowledged.
and grief.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
I'll move them down a wee bit.
Acknowledged.
Naval unit
Oh, just
lost.
lose two straight up. Three
Affirmative.
straight up.
Affirmative.
It was kind of interesting that those projectiles are going off of
Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
trajectory
Acknowledged.
rather than,
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
you know, just a percentage chance
Yes,
to
sir.
hit.
Acknowledged. Commander. On my
Quite like
way.
it. It's like, you know,
Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
XCOM,
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
like XCOM versus
Acknowledged.
XCOM 2012 versions of doing things.
Our base is under attack.
I always thought it was a weird thing to see.
my way.
Like in the very first XCOM,
On my way.
it was a percentage chance to hit, sure, but if it missed, it wasn't just we press the miss button and then nothing happens. It was a case of it misses by a certain amount and the shot keeps going. It might hit someone else.
On hold.
Okay,
Cancel.
seriously, how long have I had anti-air guns and not realised?
For king and country.
I'm not good at this game, folks. I'm just not.
Construction complete.
In fairness,
Reporting.
probably only got those.
Awaiting orders.
I probably only got the AA gun once I had built the radar dome. That's probably what went wrong there.
Naval unit lost.
Reporting.
Building.
Plop, 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 plop,
Affirmative.
plop,
Naval unit
plop,
lost.
plop,
Acknowledged.
plop, plop,
Affirmative.
plop, plop,
Acknowledged.
plop, plop.
Reporting.
Actually, why the fuck am I letting the transport anywhere near them?
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
This game made me think
Yes,
is
sir.
why I can't do RTS after work. I should have thought of that.
Reporting.
I'm brain dead enough after work
Vehicle reporting.
without having to bring RTS into the equation.
Acknowledged.
Done a crime against myself and
On my way. For king and country.
I should have seen it coming.
Lost.
Indeed.
Our base is under attack.
And of course our fucking base is under attack. Alright, let's see what's up.
Mission saved. Repairing.
Could use another one of those.
On hold.
Could also use more power.
Cancel. Building.
Awaiting orders.
In the meantime,
Very well.
Construction complete.
stick some of them
Repairing.
powered plants.
Cannot deploy here.
Motherfucker.
Insufficient funds.
Come on, boys. There we go.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Another one of those. Don't you dare. You stay up in that area, or even better, go away. Watching you.
On my way.
I don't know why, but that seems to me like a very proud doggo stroll.
Indeed. Indeed.
Like he knows he's a
On
good
my
boy.
way.
Except he's not.
Commander.
He's working for
King
the
and
bad
country,
ones.
Commander. For king and country. On my way. Indeed.
Okay, coast seems clear so long as that one doesn't speed up and this one stays in place.
Building.
Yes.
Infiltrated.
Yes, sir.
Fuck.
First objective met. Unit lost.
Gonna have to reload it again because I have to build a whole ass naval yard to fix that one, and I can't really do that right now. My ore trucks have far too far to travel.
For king and country. Yes, sir.
If I just
and
straight up
country.
send
Yes,
that one
sir.
that way.
On my way. For king
No,
and
don't go
country.
that way.
On
There.
my way.
Good. But
For
no,
king and country.
no. No, not allowed.
On my way. For king and country.
Insufficient funds.
Indeed.
Actually, come to think of it, where the
Building
fuck did...
infiltrated. First objective met.
Because that doggo that got
Unit
the
ready.
second one, that came from the north. How did that happen? Guard dog was always a good boyo.
Awaiting orders.
But it's
Very well.
horribly
Building.
inconvenient.
On hold.
One has to admit this.
Cancel. Building infiltrated. Building. Construction complete.
Right.
Building.
All that's left to do is murder.
Building.
Oh, Strangers has redeemed posture check. Also, welcome in. How are you doing today?
Structure sold.
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Have you got enough maneuverability to take these guys out?
Acknowledged.
Oh, holy shit, kinda do. It also helps when their own side bombs them. That really does help me out, and I appreciate that.
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Right, so I'll need to send my tanks after them.
Repairing.
And get tuppence for these.
Our base is under attack. Unit lost. Repairing.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Oh boy.
Awaiting order. Very well. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yeah, I was half tempted to just skip the stream and go back into Dragon Age 2 because I've been playing a bit of that.
Reporting.
I
Reporting.
think I'm actually about halfway through it, if Wikipedia is to be believed. On the other hand, it's not playing nice with Origin at the moment. To the point where I think I have to keep reinstalling it every time
Ready and waiting.
I want to play it after a previous successful session. Just a bit of a pisser.
Complete.
I'm not entirely sure what the problem is. I've not bothered to put in a support ticket or anything like that because it's based around Origin and I don't think EA are going to do anything about that.
Building.
Yes, sir.
What I would really like is if in trying to fix this situation, which in fairness EA are trying to do, their new replacement EA Desktop, at the moment the two of them do not play well together at all.
Yes, sir.
Like to ridiculous levels.
Training. On hold.
Acknowledge.
Oh, Tank, where did you come from?
Yes, sir.
Why was only one minigunner
Ready.
in Group 1?
Building.
What happened there?
This is under attack. Repairing.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Anything fucking getting out of there?
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Jesus Christ, how do you even do this one?
Insufficient funds.
I suppose for one thing I need to build a new naval yard, otherwise I can't get off this island.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. At once.
Oh boy. Also, it's kind of a strangled route it has to take to even get to the ore refinery. Yeah, I genuinely don't know what my plan is here aside from step 1, nuke that naval yard. Step 2, take out that construction yard. And just generally try and fuck things up from there. And I think I'm going to go with the shooty tank approach as opposed to...
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, maybe there's too many ore trucks because they're all getting confused.
Yes, sir.
They're taking awkward routes to get where they're trying to go.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building. Unit
Reporting.
lost. Construction
Acknowledged.
complete.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
New construction
Okay, so.
options. Cancel. Unit ready.
What?
Building.
Why?
Cancel.
Why is this
On
hold?
Cancel.
Why are these on
On
hold?
hold.
What
Cancel.
happened?
Building.
What did happen?
Insufficient funds.
Are those builds left over from the last time I had a naval yard?
Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
What's going on?
Acknowledged.
What happened?
Affirmative.
I am very confused.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Repairing.
It's a bit odd because, you know, it's
Building.
not a bugless game, granted, but it's
Cancel.
relatively solid. Okay, little safety save.
Mission saved. Unit ready. Building. Construction complete.
And you may have
Building.
guessed, but this is to build more AA guns.
Yes, sir. Agreed. Very well.
Because one on its own doesn't seem to do
Repairing.
quite
Unit
enough.
ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Very well.
Oh, you could use the
Repairing.
re-repair.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
It's also another nice thing about doing this is I can rediscover,
Vehicle reporting.
or more discover for the first time, the Red Alert soundtrack. Because I've heard bits of it, and obviously I know Hell March because it's fucking legendary. Oh, mother.
Building. Construction complete.
You know, maybe I will have to build the naval yard on the other side because
Mission loaded.
it's
Unit
just.
ready.
Oh
Building.
shit!
Construction complete.
Yes, sir. At
Kind
once.
of fucked that one already. Let's send all
Unit
my
ready.
Ready and waiting.
Building.
my rocket boys
Affirmative.
up here, and
Repairing.
pretty much pray they're on the right trajectory. Because those naval yards go down fast, shockingly so.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Right. you're going over there and getting one bit of ore that's grown, and then just fucking off back to base. That's not enough. Need a bit more from you than that, Mr. Harvester.
Unit ready.
That went slightly better. Still really hoping for more, but
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
okay, how many of there can we get over there and shoot him? A few. Again, could really do with it being more.
Training.
Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds.
I was hoping to have some spare rocket soldiers lying around that I'd be able to chuck up there, but apparently no. Gosh dang it. Also, I don't think anything's actually coming from that side, so...
Repairing.
Get that up now.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
You're just dancing up and down here and not actually delivering anything, because that's not helpful.
Unit ready. Building.
Mr. Harvester.
Yes,
Also,
sir.
maybe get these
Affirmative.
out of the way, because they're presumably
Acknowledged.
going to take some of the brunt of the airplane fire. It's alright, it's fine.
Mission saved.
Yes, sir.
I fucking hope.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Literally cut my finger on the button to start repairing this again. Because for some bizarre reason it stops even
Yes, sir.
trying to repair stuff as soon as
Yes,
you
sir.
run out of
Affirmative.
funds.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Which, you know, the thing's still broken.
Yes, sir.
I would like it to
Acknowledged.
continue
Affirmative.
repairing.
Affirmative.
Feels like a good idea to me.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Haha!
Base is
Got
under
the boys
Acknowledged.
on shore shooting down the
Affirmative.
submarines as well.
silos needed.
Oh, that is not something I expected to hear.
Repair.
Especially when every damn thing still needs repaired. God damn.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Did I actually build some more bazookas?
Training.
Yes, sir.
Not
Very
enough.
well.
Not even nearly enough.
Awaiting orders. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Okay, so this naval base
Affirmative.
has to go. Probably going to attract some attention, so I'll
Unit ready.
vacate the area after that.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative. Awaiting orders.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Training.
Surprised there wasn't another submarine on the way.
Unit ready.
Doesn't
Training.
seem to be attracting attention. Which I am
Unit
frankly
ready.
100% fine with.
Yes, sir.
Yep, more bazooka men up there.
Awaiting orders. Reporting.
And build a bunch of riflemen to join them.
Acknowledged.
Ready. Training.
Is there
Insufficient
anything else I
funds.
can do from the shore? I
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
kinda don't think there is.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
I'll just shoot the Tesla coils while I'm here.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Because fuck those things.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
I can just guard the
Yes, sir.
area around
Affirmative.
these waters. Highly depends if there's some stray
Unit ready.
what do you call it?
Acknowledged.
Base is under attack.
Sub.
Construction
Yes, sir.
complete.
Acknowledged.
Actually, you know what? I got my transport out of it, so maybe it's not that big a deal. Also, I'm actually going to sell that power plant to see if
Reporting. Agreed. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
there's any benefit to maybe just
Agreed.
having a little more open area for these boys to go around.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And by the look of things, the answer is absolutely no. They don't know what they're doing, where they are, what year it is. My grades dropped so much when CNC came out, and Red Alert was such a worthy sequel. Hey, Between the Borders, how are you this evening? Or my evening, anyway.
Yes,
This
sir.
is my assumption.
Yes, sir.
Merry time zone and such.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right, bulky tanks. Bulky tanks go in. Naval base. Oh no, not again. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, I didn't have the pleasure of Red Alert as a kid because our machine would not run it, sadly.
Building.
Played the shit out of the original. That ran on the old 486SX.
Reporting.
So this is me making up for lost time,
Silos
essentially. You and your fucking
Building.
silos, Jesus.
Construction complete. Unit ready.
But where did all this come from? Why am I only just
Yes, sir.
suddenly,
Construction
you
complete.
know,
Building.
remotely
Acknowledged.
financially solvent?
Base is under attack. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
I heard missiles, but I'm not sure where from. Okay, that makes sense.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
You continue to continue.
Mission
Yeah.
saved.
Need to get a new video card that supported Direct Draw 2 or something. Really?
Acknowledged.
Is it Windows 95 version you had?
New construction options.
Is,
Awaiting orders.
Building.
Yes, sir.
as I also said earlier,
Unit
our
ready.
486 never actually got past the point of Windows 3.1 because
Naval unit
Reporting.
lost.
it would have done fuck all.
Construction complete.
Affirmative.
Oh, I knew there was going to be a
Waiting
stray
orders.
submarine somewhere.
Yes,
God
sir.
damn it.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yeah, I'm going to go straight for the for that fucker
Naval
there.
unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Naval
Yes, sir.
unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Of course.
Oh boy, that did not go well. Okay. Early GPU days were so complex. Yeah. We were like, 50 competing standards and shit.
Acknowledged.
Had a weird VGA once that didn't support direct draw anything.
Affirmative.
Kind of incredible to see what worked and what didn't. Funnily enough, I
Unit
just
ready.
loaned my brother
New construction
Uh,
options.
Affirmative.
something you could charitably call a
Naval
GPU, I
unit
guess.
Lost.
Waiting order. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Just a wee 1 meg card that we used in
Waiting
DOS
order.
machines.
Lost. Unit ready.
It still
Building.
works, bizarrely enough. And for all I know, it is the very one we had in our 486. Okay, so deploying them will absolutely 100% attract everyone's attention. 3.11 for workgroups was the king of Windows for so many years.
Affirmative.
Probably more than we actually realized, because
Affirmative. Awaiting order. Affirmative.
I feel it's kind of one of the forgotten ones. But thanks to
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
perusing all those demo discs,
Acknowledged.
I have in the back of my head a bunch of software
Yes, sir.
that
Affirmative.
only works
Affirmative.
on Windows 3.1, or was only meant to
Acknowledged.
support Windows 3.1, certainly.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
You remember
Unit ready.
Windows for Workgroups 3.11 as well. 32-bit disk access and 32-bit file access.
Affirmative.
So fancy. File names longer than 8 characters. Oh,
Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
you could just
Unit
smell the luxury.
Building. New construction options.
Awaiting
Building.
orders. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Yeah, you know what? Even and
Affirmative.
this must be sheer habit, because I don't think it has any benefit whatsoever.
Insufficient.
If I'm loading something in DOSBox, I will actually still make it a
Acknowledged.
Windows. Was it 8.3?
Yes, sir.
8.3?
Acknowledged.
Is that the protocol for it?
Vehicle reporting.
I will make it an
Affirmative.
8-character file name with, file extension.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
I don't know why. I'm
Awaiting orders.
I'm
Affirmative.
weirdly obsessed with that.
Our base is under attack. Unable to comply. Building in progress.
Oh Christ, that's getting attacked already. Fucking.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
And everything's gummed up because I built too many tanks.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Yes, sir.
Boys.
Acknowledged.
20 fucking. There we go.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah, that's actually doing fuck all.
Yes, sir.
Why are you just fucking sitting there? Mr. the Harvester.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Why is... Fuck is wrong with you people?
Unit ready. Building. Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes.
Reporting, yes, sir.
Wait, that one worked out.
Sir. Affirmative.
Nice and effective. Completely ineffective.
ready. Building.
PSR visa drivers had to be a low point in PC gaming. Those things never worked right. I don't know if I have been forced to dabble.
Mission saved.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, something I'm going to try is deploying troops
Yes, sir.
upon the shore
Insufficient funds.
and seeing if anyone goes for them.
Reporting.
Because if they just go for them, then I'm going to have to launch a large offensive at once with multiple transports, which is inconvenient. It's inconvenient.
Mission loaded.
Yes,
So I
sir.
got lucky to an extent. I
Insufficient
never,
funds.
to my knowledge,
Awaiting orders.
got forced into a situation where I had to
Affirmative.
create a boot disk.
Affirmative.
Oh yep,
Vehicle
get
affirmative.
these tanks out of here
Waiting order.
before
Acknowledged.
everything gets gummed up.
Building. Base is under attack.
Okay, not a
Prepare.
terrible showing for our
Yes, sir.
rocketman.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, I will in fact
Reporting.
have to
Acknowledged.
whole fleet of these fuckers.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Building.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Okay,
Acknowledged.
so that's 2.
Repairing.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Let's see, was there any other weirdness from
Vehicle reporting.
the dark ages of computing?
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Damn it, nothing else particularly springs to mind. Oh, that went well. Nice one, boys.
Unit ready. Building. Construction complete.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, genuinely not sure what to do other than very many tanks. Just kind of feel like I'm relying on that one move, but yeah, it's got me this far.
Reporting.
And genuinely don't know what my other
Insufficient
choices are.
funds.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, I can
Acknowledged.
move the tanks up there. That's fine. I'll tell you what I'll do next time. Deploy around here. Because
Our base is under attack.
not much they can do about that one. Of
Repairing.
course, it's under fucking tank.
Reporting.
That's somehow not enough rocketmen.
Training.
Fine, another 5.
Affirmative.
It's like they get up to the ore refinery and then just fucking change their minds.
Repairing.
Horribly inconvenient.
Unit
Vehicle
ready.
acknowledged.
Okay, I'll
Unit ready.
fucking
Affirmative.
manually
Training.
deploy
Yes,
you
sir.
all if I have to.
Unit ready.
Little shits.
Building.
Yes,
Unit
sir.
ready. Training.
Yeah, I can
On hold.
probably stop building
Affirmative.
tanks for a second.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Yes,
ready.
sir.
Training.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
We've got about 15 of them now,
Unit ready.
which is pretty
Training.
good going. I think we can really work with that.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Maybe not block off this entire area whilst you're boarding. That'd be good.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Repairing. Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Yes, sir. Awaiting orders.
Why would you do that? There's something coming the other way, you
Vehicle
pillock.
reporting.
Repairing.
Vehicle reporting.
You
Acknowledged.
gotta-
Yes, sir.
Yeah, there we go.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
I think I got 620k of free base memory from with my CD, high mem, and sound card all loaded. The fact that I brag about it 25 years later should tell you everything you need to know about both me and the situation. I mean, it certainly sounds impressive.
Base is under attack. Repairing.
See, the sad thing is I couldn't do anything about any of that stuff. I had no idea on, you know, upper memory, XMS, extended memory, anything like that. And yet, my brother and I were still kind of the authorities on computers in the family. I think this is just one of those missions where you just trundle through the enemy base bit by bit, tank loss be damned. I mean, I'm going to have to go for the construction yard first. Otherwise, it's absolutely just going to reset itself and I'll have achieved nothing. Maybe the refinery next if I can get up there. It is quite a way.
Awaiting orders.
And maybe reposition the gunboats here.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Actually, no, don't go back in there. You've got fuck all.
Affirmative.
And I am blatantly running out of ore, so...
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
By all means, save here, but I'm gonna have to go for it, I think. Sorry, my brain doesn't RA anymore. Can you sandbag across that ford to build a refinery on the other side? Don't believe so.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Here we have cute mouse and unisound. Makes this achievement somewhat easier. What were you actually trying to run in that situation?
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
And just as the assault starts, fucking hell march. Yes.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Your construction yard in particular.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
If I can get them through to fuck up this refinery. In theory, it'll put us in a better position. In practice, it may well do fuck all because maybe the computer cheats, I don't know.
Affirmative.
Tank RG.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
I mean, this was Zerg Rush before Zerg Rush was a thing. No, don't just fucking sit there behind fucking cliff or fucking fuck.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Go.
Okay, maybe. Yes! I got them so mad that they at least half rage quit. Unfortunately, that is all my tanks. But that was all their planes too.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Maybe park those there and... I can just relax for a little bit. Figure out what to do next. Actually, it's really weird to compare this to OpenRA, which I was playing for absolutely years.
Unit ready. Building.
Because there's a whole load of quality of life improvements that came from that version. Granted, the main disadvantage was it wasn't accurate to the original games, which I believe this actually is.
Unit ready.
Don't know if it's down to, you know, like, you know, source code level. Save, excellent idea, Mr. Pickle D Dog.
Mission saved.
Someone was singing the praise of Gem, which I haven't. I have yet to get working right. This not tried, or there was something that was stopping you?
Unit ready. Building.
Knowing you, it was for Wing Commander 1 or 2. Yeah. Origin Systems did have that reputation.
Construction complete.
It's like, fuck you, we want all of your memory and resources, and a little bit more on top of that.
Building.
Did we mention fuck you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, got another one, brilliant. Although I really do like that I was building in one war factory, planked that one down, sold that one, and then this war factory's been up for like 2 seconds, and it's like, oh, something came out of it.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Like magic.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting.
Alright, we can start loading that one up. No?
Reporting. Affirmative.
Where
Yes,
the
sir.
fuck are you going?
Affirmative.
Dark Control 2 is another infamous one, but it didn't need a mouse driver or CD-ROM, so you can cheese it a lot easier.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is the depths you had to go to back in the day.
Affirmative.
You know, choosing whether or not to have a functional mouse so you could get a game working.
Yes, sir.
Absolute madness,
Yes, sir.
Insufficient
but
funds.
fun in its own way.
Ready.
Vehicle
Building.
reporting. Affirmative.
Like, it's more on the game dev side rather than the user side, but the one I always like to bring up is RPGs having so little space on the disc
Ready.
that they would like, basically print cutscenes in the manual.
Awaiting orders.
That you go to talk to someone and it says, yeah, read page 200 in the manual, that'll tell you what's happened. Oh, I don't need these AA guns anymore.
Sold. Unit ready.
That blew up all
Yes,
the
sir.
planes.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Which is bizarre in a way, because,
Yes,
you know,
sir.
back in those days, manuals were actually a guaranteed thing you would have,
Reporting.
basically.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
And by the time I was sort of cognizant of this kind of thing,
Building.
excuse me, the manuals were, you'd still get them,
Yes, sir.
but
Very well. Yes, sir. At once.
get these
Very
boys out of the
well.
way. It was more a case of they might come on a PDF or
Unit
something,
ready.
because
Building. Structure.
Yes, sir.
we'd already got into the
once.
CD era by
Yes,
then,
sir.
and most of this was stuff like reissues of old games. So
Yes, sir.
less shits were given,
Unit
frankly.
ready. Building.
Honestly, I don't know if 15 tanks is
Awaiting
going to
orders.
do it, quite frankly.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
But we're going to go for it. In fact, we're going to go absolutely nuts and put the game speed up. Just so these things build faster.
Unit
Yes,
ready.
sir. Acknowledged.
Building. Insufficient funds.
Oh, shut it, you. So I'm not used to
Yes,
the
sir.
harvesters
Ready.
Acknowledged.
actually
Yes, sir.
dropping stuff off at the refinery. Like a goddamn miracle.
Unit ready.
Haley,
Yes, sir.
consider the
Affirmative.
Reds alerted.
Affirmative.
They look pretty alerted to me. This is all that's left of them. But my
Reporting.
god, it has been a long and bloody struggle. Battle 4.
Mission saved.
Yeah, just put the speed back down again.
Acknowledged.
I feel like moderate should be above normal in the settings. That doesn't seem right to me. We're on week 2 of recovery from Ludum Dare. Okay, yeah, Ludum Dare.
Affirmative.
It's one of those, but yeah, that'll do it. Still kind of fried on the dev side. I love the way Wasteland, etc. were so tight. Don't know how so many low resource entries were hundreds of megs while I thought they were bloated at like 80 or whatever it was.
Acknowledged. Vehicle affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
For some reason
Waiting
that
orders.
sends my
Affirmative.
head back to
Waiting order. Affirmative. Yes,
the
sir. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir.
the install for Daggerfall. My first hard drive couldn't hold that. You know, a mighty 50 meg was just a bit too much.
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir.
Actually, you know what? The tanks can hang out here for a bit.
Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Let the ships do some of the work.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Vehicle acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Shit, this is going well.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Okay, it was going better, and then
Yes, sir.
the
Acknowledged.
missile fuckers showed up.
Acknowledged. Waiting orders. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir.
Okay, if the missile boys want to target the naval units, then it's nowhere near as bad. On the other hand, these fuckers want to hang out right in the range of my naval guns. That's absolutely fine with me.
Affirmative.
So has been my weeks, but got to stay in bed a bit longer. Got my jab this morning. Hell yeah, arm stab. And before anybody says why now and not before, there are extenuating circumstances for some people. No need to judge, just need to celebrate the fact that the jab was got it. Oh, that was only 10 tanks.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah, we'll let the ships do their thing. The boats with guns on them. Gunboats.
Affirmative.
And once those get out of range, then we'll send in my last 5 tanks.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
Otherwise, I'm going to have to go on another building spree. In fact, I may as well start building them just in case. I am not looking forward to seeing my efficiency rating for this. It's going to be so bad. Which I assume that rating is built off of, you know, like how many people got killed and possibly some other factors. Strife was your first huge games at 70 megs installed. Oof. Sure, I could do 400 meg installs of Cyberstorm or Fallout, but Strife demanded 70 megs minimum. Yeah, somehow pulling from the disk seemed much more viable. How does that harvester keep healing itself? How does that work?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Woohoo! RE jab.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
State not opening vaccinations for your age bracket for yonks.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
It's the fuck, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Come on.
Acknowledged.
Come on.
Unit ready.
Damn it.
Acknowledged.
Alright. Let's go hunting.
Vehicle affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Maybe
Acknowledged.
put these tanks in the transport while we wait.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Okay,
Affirmative.
not there.
Acknowledged.
Could be something up there. I kind of doubt it, but we'll find out.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Dude. I'm really not. Oh.
Affirmative.
Yeah. Yeah. Perfectly visible on the radar.
Affirmative.
Doggos. Why'd it have to be doggos? This campaign or skirmish is campaign.
Affirmative.
Mission accomplished.
Ah. Thank goodness. Okay, I was glad to see that FMV in silky smooth 60 FPS. Oh. Okay, it's been merciful and not... Oh no, it hasn't been merciful at all. It's told me exactly how long it took. There we go. And Sarah's redeemed Gofal Glasgow. I'm going to top up my water first, because I will need that. The actual Gofal Glasgow will be started when I get back, in fairness. Go back in the boo. Alright, back again. Right, what have I missed? If it helps, I found the first one gauged as muscle soreness, but the second was basically with an incident. Oh, this is the jabs, right. For a second I thought you were talking about the Red Alert games. I mean, that's perfectly possible, you know. Lovely. Still really sleepy since I was up late last night. Just gonna have to listen to the sweet Glasgow intones. Is it intones? What does intones mean? I am unfamiliar. Oh, it's the Allied campaign, by the way. I forgot to mention that. One is doing his stuff. La 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 la. Right, well, there's only one way forward. There's only one choice. Intonating all the things. Exactly. Right, what do these mad bastards have to say? Nothing, because that's water. But you know, the FMV was really good to see back then. You saw that reflection, you saw the shadow changing. You know, it had angles to it, it was dynamic. What is firing at that? Interception the Soviet communique indicates their Iron Curtain research was set back by espionage. Excellent work, Commander. Communique was traced back to a secret Soviet base in Bornholm. Fuck that one. Investigate possible connection with Iron Curtain research. Capture radar center and destroy sub-production capability. Confirmation code 1138. Transmission ends. Sorry, you were away and I was reading your stuff. You haven't finished New Vegas on stream or at all? Seems to have come from nowhere, but I've finished New Vegas twice. I played it once on stream, but I was just wandering around, basically. Chill stream with murder. Oh, you read my stuff in the description, yeah. I'm going to have to find a way to cut that down because, frankly, I'm going to end up playing too much for that to be a viable long-term option that lists everything. It's the rise and fall of an accent.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Reporting.
Why do I keep pressing space to pause?
Yes, sir.
Not how this works.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Ready? There we go.
Reporting. Affirmative. Awaiting order.
We've got a radar dome to capture.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Boom, boom.
Affirmative.
I don't know how those boys got injured, but
Affirmative.
they also appear to be running from something, which is very interesting to me.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
So yeah, I happened to be in the middle of a New Vegas playthrough, and I just decided to stream me wandering about the wasteland for a bit.
Construction complete. New construction.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Oh, Jesus.
Affirmative.
I didn't realise the range on these fuckers.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Naval unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Should be fine, I think. Yeah, anything else would have to come from the north.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Repairing.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Feel like I'll do better on this one because I'm not as boxed in as I was before.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Construction
just
complete.
in time for
Reinforcements have
oil
arrived.
refining
Construction options.
or refining. What am I fucking on about? Oh,
Construction complete.
reinforcements.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Yes, sir. At 1. Reporting. Affirmative.
And the only thing that would be better is
Yes, sir.
reinforcements.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
I think that was such a bad joke that my throat was trying to rebel.
Building. Our base
Yes,
is
sir.
under attack.
Oh,
Repairing.
Yes, sir.
hi there.
Construction
Fucking,
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
there we go. Right, one, get out of the way. There we are.
Waiting
Oh shit, I actually managed to get 2 off. That is unusual when it comes to missiles. Also, your auto subtitles were great during that briefing. Something about elk and ESPN. Text transcription does have a long way to go. Although, honestly, still better than it ever was. Like, I can actually talk to my Google Assistant and, for the most part, have it understand me.
Building.
Yes, sir.
In fact,
Affirmative.
I think the worst parts of trying voice assistant are when I give it an instruction. It hears what I say perfectly, but it doesn't take it as an instruction and instead makes it into a web search.
Ready.
You know, like timer 15 minutes.
Waiting orders. Unit
It's the
ready.
same. Yeah, just something like that. Set timer 15 minutes. Here are some Google results for yourself.
Yes, sir.
Fuck's sake.
Acknowledged.
But sometimes it'll set the timer, sometimes it'll do a Google search. It's
Complete.
Acknowledged.
bizarrely inconsistent.
New construction.
Waiting
options. Unit lost.
Vehicle reporting.
Building.
Let me get free ore trucks. Let's go nuts.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Waiting
lost.
order, sir. Acknowledged. Very well. Of course. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Reporting. Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative.
Okay.
Agreed.
Cover everyone up there. Having those ore mines should
Insufficient
help your longevity. Ooh, yeah. 2 in 1
Unit
field.
ready.
That will definitely
Building.
help.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Surely to God. Please. It'd be nice. I don't know why, but I find myself wanting to... What's firing?
Waiting orders.
What's happening?
Acknowledged, sir. Affirmative.
Oh, that's happening.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
That's something to be concerned about, isn't it?
Affirmative.
Squeesh.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Oh, so that is really cheeky. They're off in the east and
Yes,
yet
sir.
they're
Affirmative.
sending in trips from the west.
Affirmative.
Cheeky bastards. The phone's web browser thinks when I enter an IP on my network, I mean to search.
Unit
Oh,
ready.
that can be dangerous.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Especially
Acknowledged.
if you don't actually want to alert anybody to what your IP range is. Granted, that's very high security or very high paranoia situations, but still, you don't want it. I have to enter HTTP bracket or HTTPS before my IPs for them to work. I mean, I thought it would be the opposite.
Building.
Like, you put in the IP address, it treats it as a fucking IP address. Whereas, if you don't want it treated like an address, whether
Yes,
it's
sir.
IP or just regular web,
Affirmative.
you put a question mark in front of it.
Building.
Reporting.
I
Acknowledged.
swear to God that used to be the behavior, and it's, again, weirdly
sir.
inconsistent.
Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds.
Affirmative.
Ugh, oh, I think I've got some hiccups coming on.
Unit
That's
ready.
not fun.
Building.
Oh,
Acknowledged.
there's another
Affirmative.
sub-boy. Not that
Affirmative.
kind of sub-boy.
Acknowledged.
Naval
Affirmative.
unit lost.
Affirmative.
Another submariner.
Naval unit
Bollocks.
lost.
Yes, sir.
Well, at least they're not going to sink
Waiting
any more
order
of my
ready.
ships for a while.
Building.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
You know, look at the bright side and all that.
Cannot deploy here. New construction options. Building. On hold. Cancel.
Let's try one destroyer.
Unit ready.
See how it goes.
Building. On hold.
Oh, for
Waiting order.
fuck's
Cancel.
sake.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
I'm starting to think the light tanks might not last quite so long against the old... what do you call it? Grenadiers.
Mission saved.
Grenadiers. Yeah, it used to require a question mark for search. Okay. Good. I'm not making that up in my head. Not terribly concerned at the IPs, as they're on a subnet you can't really access from outside. Well, that's good.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Should really have a better grasp on
Affirmative.
a lot
Waiting
of
order.
this stuff. But
Affirmative.
Not that it's my area of expertise, like I'm a programmer by trade, but it still just feels like something that would be very useful for me to know. Silos, really?
Building.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost. Construction complete. Unit lost.
Surely one of you fuckers can hit that barrel. There you go.
Unit lost.
I need to cancel the radar dome, so we need at least
Naval unit.
one engineer.
Yes, sir.
Silos needed. Unit lost.
Oh boy, I did not have that naval unit
Unit
long.
ready. Training. Building.
Actually, training a bunch of them.
Training. Unit ready.
Also, let's not try standing in front of the
Construction
enemy.
complete.
It's a silly choice.
Cannot deploy here. Unit lost.
Waiting order. Waiting order. Yes, sir. Engineering
It's the radar dome I meant to get into. Yeah, radar center.
Unit ready.
And destroy sub-production facilities.
Yes, sir.
Okay, stop shooting now.
Affirmative.
That should be enough now that it's in the reds.
New construction options.
And yeah, what the hell, let's just go ahead and oh, for fuck's sake.
Yes, sir.
Base is under attack.
Back.
Unit ready. Building.
Oh, time to build an AA gun.
Vehicle acknowledged. Ready and waiting. Affirmative. At one.
Jesus Christ, you think this wouldn't be such a faff, but it is.
Funds.
Awaiting orders. Of course. Waiting order. Waiting order.
Construction
Acknowledged.
complete.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Of
Oh
course.
my god.
At one.
Minigunners should
Very well.
not cause this much
Unit
trouble.
lost.
For one thing, it's my move, and I resent it being used in such a manner.
Preparing. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Okay, I swear to God, I must have just parked this boat somewhere and let it get killed by a submarine. I was going to say because it was not appearing to take very much damage, but
Building.
all of a sudden it
Construction
is.
complete. Naval unit lost. Training.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Of course.
Okay, well,
Reporting. Very well. Yes, sir.
I genuinely may have to turn the speed down. It's
Acknowledged.
getting later and my head is not
Acknowledged.
managing
Yes,
as
sir.
well as it was
Affirmative.
before.
Building. Prepare. Unit
Vehicle
lost.
reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Awaiting orders.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Damn it.
Unit lost.
Damn it, tank. Oh boy, this was not repaired.
Preparing. Unit ready.
There we go.
Building.
This was also not repaired.
Reporting. Affirmative. Very
These
well.
are also not dead.
Awaiting orders.
Unit ready.
But they will be soon.
Base is under attack.
Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Of course. Yes, sir. At once. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Where the fuck are yous going?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Jesus.
Preparing.
Right, yous repair yourselves.
Awaiting orders.
Don't even know what yous are firing at. Oh, there it is.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, keep that up.
Unit ready.
Happy with that.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Oh my god, some of the
Acknowledged.
quality of life things you miss, like
Vehicle reporting.
just
Yes, sir.
the sheer joy of
ready.
being able to pick and output, what you call it?
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Pick where your troops come out of a war factory or a
Yes, sir.
barracks.
Affirmative.
It's like,
Yes, sir.
yep, when they're done,
Insufficient
plunk them out there.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
So much more convenient and avoids the ridiculous deadlock I was seeing in the last mission.
Affirmative.
Oh, more of them.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Awaiting orders.
Submarines at it again.
Acknowledged.
Naval unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Yeah,
Prepare.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
rip
Affirmative.
naval unit.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yeah. Miss true Boolean searches, especially searching error codes and part numbers. They try to outthink you and put in synonyms. Alternates, ignores
Unit
commands.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative.
It bloody does, doesn't it? It's damn impossible to tell more than search you this and not this.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Oh, shit. Yeah, there's a base on this side of the island.
Acknowledged.
That's less convenient.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
At least if we were separated by ocean, I could
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
get some distance there.
Acknowledged.
But
Yes, sir.
apparently not.
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir.
Yes, Jemmy Gems.
Yes, sir.
Fact.
Vehicle
Oh, you
reporting.
bastards. Go get the gems.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Go for it.
ready.
You'll deserve
Yes,
it.
sir.
Have a party.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Like when you play Diablo and you hear the gem sound and everyone in this room slams the alt key. Are you queuing 5 units at once? Yep.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Can't remember if...
On hold.
Affirmative.
I was thinking back to OpenRA. I think it was Shift.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yeah, if you hit Shift,
Acknowledged.
it would do you 5 at once, and then if you hit Control, it would do 10 at once. Or possibly the other way around, but point is there was that distinction for queuing units.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Not so much in the remaster.
Unit lost. Building.
I could definitely use more than 5 here, so...
Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Yes,
Actually,
sir.
use go and shoot him. Why
Yes,
not?
sir. Affirmative.
Who are you after?
Lost. Unit lost.
Why that one?
Insufficient funds.
Rude.
Unit ready. Building. On hold. Cancel.
Affirmative.
It is a good quality of life edition, but to be honest,
Reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged.
ignoring the fact that it's not as accurate, the quality of life improvements are definitely better in OpenRA. It's just, it's not accurate to the original game.
Naval unit lost.
Hell, it used to be you couldn't even play through the original campaign, it was only skirmish.
Naval unit lost.
But they did sort
Unit
that.
ready. Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Okay. Some losses there, but improvement.
Acknowledged.
Oh, that's more enemies than I wanted.
Acknowledged.
Really quite a lot of enemies.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Less of this, please.
Lost.
Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Vehicle reporting. Reporting.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Oh boy, this is not gonna go well.
Waiting order.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost. Unit lost. Base is under attack.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Please.
lost. Preparing. Unit
Anything I
lost.
don't need? No, pretty sure I need all of it. God damn it.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir.
Oh, what's that?
Acknowledged.
Absolutely no fucking defenses anymore? Okay.
Preparing.
Alright, what about some rockets?
Naval unit lost.
Ready and waiting.
Lost. Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Training. Building.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Our base
Yes,
is
sir.
under attack. Unit
Awaiting
ready.
order. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Okay, repelled that. Got most of my
Unit
harvesters
ready.
left.
Building.
Sorry, I kind of had to go into
Order.
silent
Reporting.
mode to
Acknowledged.
process all of that.
Reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Nice one, harvester.
Acknowledged.
Oh, fuck off, you
Yes, sir.
petty little
Acknowledged.
shit.
Affirmative.
Machine
Affirmative.
gunning a radar
Acknowledged.
station that's on its own and not responding. What you like?
Preparing.
Where is your honor machine gunner who's now dead as fuck because I ran him over?
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Come to
Affirmative.
think of it, maybe I shouldn't talk about a sense of honor in that situation.
Naval unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Vehicle reporting.
Our base is under attack.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Where? Where is base under attack? Oh, that.
Preparing. Unit ready.
Aha, I said it first.
Reporting. Yes,
Unit
sir.
lost.
Of course. Of course.
Unit lost.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
somehow I found it weird that it uses the exact same sound effect and animation
Yes,
for
sir.
you getting rid of the radar station as it does for you
Of
losing
course.
power to the radar station.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
I don't know why.
Affirmative.
Oh, mother
Unit
fuck.
lost. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Right, if you could just all focus on one target, that would be amazing.
Waiting orders.
Phone, stop it.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Fuck me, they are not letting up. Like,
Affirmative.
at all. Jesus.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Again, might be playing this at the wrong speed for my age and this time of night, but Christ.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Vehicle reporting. Awaiting orders. Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Vehicle.
Oh, there we go. More submarines.
Acknowledged.
Fucking.
Naval unit lost.
Will you fucking shoot them, please?
Unit lost.
Oh,
Affirmative.
Naval
damn it!
unit lost.
Mutually assured destruction again. You know, I need to go back a bit. This is a bad situation. So yeah, whatever point I...
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
Naval unit lost. On hold.
Awaiting orders.
Cancel.
Affirmative.
Building. Naval unit lost.
Okay, seriously. What the fuck are these ships doing? Do better than that, surely.
Mission run.
Right, charge! Shoot the fuckers.
Naval unit lost.
Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Acknowledge.
Naval unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Affirmative.
ready.
Not great,
Building.
but it'll do.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
You go take care of him. Start
Unit
building
ready.
tanks forever.
Building.
Build some
Training.
engineers.
Unit
Engineers?
Reporting. Acknowledge.
Oh,
Training.
fuck.
Affirmative.
Unit
They showed up
orders.
way earlier than I thought they were going to.
Affirmative. Acknowledge.
It's double bad because I don't think this
Unit
lets up
ready.
for
Building.
ever.
Acknowledge.
This
Waiting orders. Vehicle.
constant wave of fuck.
Base is under attack. Unit
Vehicle
lost.
reporting. Report at once. Yes, sir. Reporting. Yes, sir.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Acknowledge.
Building. Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Affirmative.
Training. On hold.
Affirmative.
Cancel. Unit lost.
Affirmative. Reporting. Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Training.
Yeah, they destroyed the radar thing.
Yes, sir.
Our
Acknowledge.
base is under attack.
Yes, sir.
Unit
What?
ready.
Where? Oh,
Building.
fucking.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hell, I might need to restart the whole thing at this rate. This is
Unit
a
ready.
bad situation.
Orders.
You know, I'm gonna try something slightly different. I'm just gonna send in the boaty boats,
Mission
and I'm gonna concentrate up there, make sure
on hold.
enough stuff is getting built.
Building. Naval unit lost. Training. Unit ready.
Acknowledge.
And see if I can at least take out those sub bases. Nothing else, find out where they are so I can, you know, psychically go after them
Affirmative.
Building.
at a later date.
Naval unit
Ow.
lost.
Reporting. Affirmative. Vehicle. Affirmative.
That was, as previously stated, illegal.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledge.
Wait, I swear I got up to this point before without getting tested.
Yes, sir.
Weird.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
Base
Waiting orders. Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
Building. Unit lost.
Reporting. Acknowledge.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Vehicle
Building.
reporting. Reporting.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Okay, slightly more manageable.
Ready and waiting.
Emphasis on slight. Forgot about the radar dome again, but that's fine. Two tanks down
Unit
there,
ready.
but I'm pretty
Yes,
sure
sir. Affirmative.
some fuckery coming from this end.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, there we are.
Training. Unit ready.
So, still building tanks,
Unit
building a
Yes,
couple
sir.
of minigunners
Affirmative.
because
Building.
something's going to land in my base.
Yes, sir. Vehicle
Always
reporting.
happens. Starting to wonder if medium tanks would be a better idea, but
Vehicle Vehicle reporting.
Unit
Kind of like this setup.
building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Just more gunfire, more fast. And more of them.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
I think in terms of sheer DPS, that might be the
Affirmative.
way to go here.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Insufficient
Yes, sir.
funds.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative.
But
Affirmative.
go a bit nuts. See where this base is.
Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
He says, completely forgetting there's a Tesla coil around there somewhere. Yep.
Acknowledged.
So,
Affirmative.
alternatively,
Acknowledged.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Building.
there's something I don't know about destroyers where they have a really long range attack that can deal with this kind of shit.
Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting.
That's the only way I can see of
Unit ready.
getting around that little problem with the old
Building.
Tesla coil there.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Either that or go full shock and awe.
Unit ready.
Gunboats or destroyers.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
And even then, kind of difficult to get the fuckers in range. In fact, no,
On
forget the
hold.
gunboats. That is
Cancel.
actually not
Building.
going to work, I don't think.
Training.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because the
Yes, sir.
destroyers
Affirmative.
have got the range advantage.
Unit
That's not
ready.
a problem.
Unit ready. Training.
Reporting. Affirmative.
But the gunboats, not quite.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
I don't know how
Unit ready.
audible it is, because God knows I've had some problems with audio
Construction
balancing
complete.
since
Affirmative.
ever.
Waiting orders.
Lost.
Waiting orders.
There's something really odd
Yes, sir.
about
Acknowledged.
Frank the Packy soundtracks. It's like something I don't think anybody else can duplicate.
Unit lost.
Ah, I just lost another fucking harvester. Brilliant.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Insufficient
Acknowledged.
funds.
But
Affirmative.
does not sound like anything else,
Affirmative.
and
Affirmative.
it's work you would not mistake for anybody else, I don't think.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
You wouldn't mix them up, would you? You get
Waiting
very
orders.
own radar dome
Affirmative.
and immediately lose it
Yes,
because I'm
Yes, sir.
out of power once more.
Building.
Waiting orders. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Oh,
Affirmative.
how fucking dead am
lost.
I?
On hold. Building.
Affirmative. Very
Also,
well.
I don't know why I shut down tank production, because I don't think
Yes, sir.
they actually interfere with boat production.
Building.
Yeah, not at all.
Unit lost.
Agreed.
Why did I do that?
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Okay, experiment number
Acknowledged.
fuck 100. See if these have the range to shoot.
Affirmative.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Because I tried twice there, and both times
Construction
they stopped
complete.
moving without
Naval unit lost.
any attempt.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
That's not
Naval
great.
unit lost.
Audio is good. I feel the same about Mark Morgan. That is one of my big holds, actually. I've never played through either of the original Fallouts. Sorry, I had to take a wee second there. Well, I tell you what, that's 3 hours 40. I think that might be time to call it. I'll see if we can actually find someone to raid, because the button, what does that thing? It only shows so many people, and that irks me. It's like, could you not show more folk, like the full group of people that I follow and might want to raid? No, you're just going to show me like 5? Okay. So for a bit of a change, I am going to throw you over to a friend of the channel. Who at the moment is playing Observer. Hope I've got that channel name right because... Oh, I can search for it in here. Oh, it's got cam on today. Excellent. Also looks very light over there considering it's nighttime here. Been fun watching. It's bedtime for me too. Yeah, well deserved after that day. Yes. Thank you all for being here. It has been fun, and it was fun to indulge myself with Red Alert rather than going back to Deep Fear. I don't know, I just really fancied Red Alert. But we'll get back to Deep Fear at some point. Been lovely having yous. Have a good night, take care. Bye.